up. Like,
All right. Welcome everyone, and your respectful streams to episode 2, session 2 of our homebrew campaign. I am Priest. I am your dungeon master today. And again, some disclaimers to get out of the way. This stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. And I have to read this thingy here, so bear with me.
you don't say that because the sponsorships are going to be like, oh,
No,
well, I guess we're a
to.
chore.
Listen, we have
that no
some integrity
HelloFresh
in here, okay? So HelloFresh is sponsoring this. Whether your resolution is to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Join America's #1 meal kit today and say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like, delivered right to your door. Plus, start your day right in the new year with free breakfast for life. Get 1 free breakfast item per box while your subscription lasts. Use code POGHF121112. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this stream. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, HelloFresh.
Thank you,
Stephen
HelloFresh.
Fresh.
And another
Thank you,
also
HelloFresh.
quick accident oopsie on my part. I did say I was going to create a new YouTube channel for you guys to watch the VODs. I did create a YouTube channel. I forgot the password the very next day. So Google said I have 48 hours for their security to kick in. So in 48 hours, I will upload the VOD of our first session on YouTube. So that's all to be determined. With that being said, we're going to say hello to our lovely content creators who are joining us for the stream. Once again, we have That One Brit, our lovely Twitch streamer with us. That One Brit on YouTube and Twitch. TikTok, maybe?
That one Brit _ for TikTok and Twitter.
All right. We have Big Ounce, the Big Ounce S7, I believe, on Twitch. He streams Tarkov for the most part. If you guys love watching Escape from Tarkov, you can find it there. We're also joined with Greedy J. He's playing Axios today. He is also the Greedy J. Instead of E's, it's 3s on Twitch. His name is in the stream title. You can also find him on TikTok as well.
Yep.
I don't know if you have.
Do a lot of voice acting.
I don't know if you do YouTube as well.
No, I do YouTube. I got all my voiceovers and comic dubs and everything on there.
Awesome.
Nani.
You can check all of that on his respective channels. We are joined by Cooper. He's not a content creator, but he is one of our lovely players joining us. You can find him here. I don't know if he has any public social media he'd like to disclose. Other than that, we're always glad to have him. We're also joined with Lonnie Lightning. Lonnie Lightning on Twitch and Natty Lightning on TikTok. I believe he also does YouTube. You could check him out. His channel is linked in the stream title here. You guys can check it out. Everything on his respectful page. We're also joined by a Sleepy Peach, the new addition to our campaign. Our new 6th player, Sleepy Peach on Twitch. And I don't know if you do anything else.
That's it.
Okay, well, Sleepy Peach on Twitch, you can find it all. Any links that you want to find or everything, it's all in the stream title. You guys can find it there below. Also, once again, thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring the stream. With that being said, I feel like we're ready. So, let us begin.
I just want to point out, I've been using new product for my hair, and it is look at these curls. Look at, I don't know if you can
I
tell.
love
Oh, you got a
natural
curl
curls.
You know
Beautiful.
what? I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you. It actually looks good. I
Yeah.
like
Do the
it.
dunk method.
What was that?
Do the dunk method.
I do the scrunch method,
Ooh.
and then I do the
bowl.
I
method?
learned about that. No, I don't do the bow method. No. But yes, my hair products, if you guys are wondering, it's J-Lo's ex-husband, the one that, like, you know, roughed her up, Mark Anthony. He may be a terrible person, but has great hair products at a cheap price from Walmart. So
I don't think I want a Mark Anthony Walmart product.
it's good.
There's gotta be more.
Probably, but if you're broke, not everybody can be a millionaire like Sleepy Peach on Twitch TV.
Okay.
Go watch her right now.
Actually, it's Peachuary, so she deserves it.
Peachberry.
The last day.
All right. Awesome.
Well
Alright.
then.
Thanks, Lonnie.
Lonnie loves his hair, guys. Okay, let's see where we last left off. Last week, our last session, our group of adventurers met up in a small tavern outside of the city walls, known as the Wet Torch. Upon arriving and conversing with the locals, the town bell rang, and you all noticed that the city or the smaller outskirt towns were under attack by the undead. You all rallied together and dispatched the undead and saved a few children and civilians in the process. Upon returning into the inn, you guys were rewarded with a free night stay at the Wet Torch. You had your fill, drank a few drinks, and you all went to bed. Upon waking up the next day, you guys were greeted by the High Chancellor of the city. High Chancellor Moore, with his escort of guards, gathered you all and informed you all that you guys were summoned to the capital for reasons unknown. You guys reluctantly joined him on your way back to the capital, and upon arriving, you met with the court of the Republic, different leaders of the different city-states of the Republic. You guys were summoned because they believed that your party was the key to their freedom, or the answer to their problems. One of your party members showed them the power of their deity, letting them know that the gods have not left, and reminded them that the gods still have power. You healed one of the sick kids in front of the court, and in awe, they were reluctant to believe that you guys may be in fact their saviors, or the answer to the problems that they have. And they asked you all to take up a quest that they didn't inform you yet, but they did say that upon accepting it, you guys would have access to some perks available at the capital. You guys had access to a cafeteria for your vegan friend Finn. You guys had access to the Astral Academy, where many scholars and tutors and one of the best libraries in the Republic are. You guys also gain access to that. Upon exiting the courtroom, you did notice a wanted poster on one of the bulletin boards being just put up. Looking at the bulletin board, you noticed a Fey woman was being wanted, and is one of your bonus quests by the court to capture this person, who goes by the nickname the Wishmaker. After seeing that bulletin board be put up, you all made your way out of the courts and are now on the city streets of the capital. And I believe that's where we left off last session. So you all now exit into the capital on the side of the streets upon being informed that you now have access to these resources here in the capital. After exiting, you do notice the High Chancellor Moore, who first brought you to the capital, kind of trails behind you all, and he kind of tries to strike a conversation with you, with your party. So thank you once again for accepting the court's mission. Tomorrow morning, you will all be informed of specifically what it is they want you to accomplish. Aside from catching dead or alive, the Wishmaker, there are some people in the court who doubt your party's capabilities, but I, for one, am certain that you are our best chance. So, you guys can all take this day to gather your things and prepare yourselves for the journeys to come. Tomorrow at dawn, I would like you all to meet here at the courtroom, and we'll inform you all of your mission. Until then, you are free to check out the cafeteria. Kind of looks at you, Finn, or for your any vegan food that you want to get your hands on, and maybe pick up some rations there. And you can also check out the Astral Academy. Some of our finest wizards, monks, and sorcerers study there. So, we meet back here after sunrise tomorrow. Until then, I bid you all farewell. I'll see you guys around.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Of course.
Oh, I thank you.
Thanks.
And he kind of walks a little bit away. He hops into a chariot, and they kind of make their way down the street. So, it's around noon. You guys have the rest of the day available to you all. If there's anything you guys that want to do, you want to do some research, check out, snoop around. But for the most part, you guys have access to some of these fine perks that the court has granted you all access to.
I think I'm gonna go to the cafeteria area and see what kind of nice goodies. Obviously, if they're making us go around and these quests, might as well have a full stomach and not eat some of the lewd stuff that you guys bring around and see out there, meats and such. So I'm gonna clomp my way over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way over to the Astral Academy. I'm dying to see everything that they have.
Okay.
They had a training area yesterday, right?
Yes, I do believe you have access. You also have access to a training area.
I'm gonna go that way.
To the training grounds. So you guys are splitting up in groups of. Let me know who's going to do what, so I can figure out how I'm going to
Atiana, do you want to come with me to the academy?
manage every group.
Yeah, I would do that, but I need to send a letter first.
Is it okay if I can go with you, Miss Selena and Atiana?
Of course.
Yes.
Thank God he didn't come with me.
Okay.
Paulo is gonna go to the training grounds as well.
Okay. Sig and Apollo are heading to the training grounds. Finn, you're heading by yourself to the cafeteria. Okay. All right. Let's try to break this down into our. Let's start with Finn, since you're by yourself here. Do you guys have a hold on? As a DM, do you guys have a plan on how you guys are gonna meet up? If you guys are gonna, you guys know where you guys are gonna meet up before you guys all part ways, or?
I mean, I don't know you guys as well, and I can give two shits on a shingle we end up here as long as we're here for the right reasons at the end of the day in the morning for them. So, I mean, you guys can take your pick, but I'm gonna go get some num-nums over here because I'm starving.
Do they have, like, any place where we can just stay there for free or something? Since we're royalty, I guess?
And weren't we all supposed to get some land? Or was that after we complete
This
our
was
task?
after,
That's after?
not before. We haven't proven ourselves that yet.
I mean, if they're gonna ask all this of us, we can't have somewhere free to stay.
God,
I say
forbid
we
have
just go
anything
somewhere and
nice.
just stay there for free.
Can we make
back
sure
to the
they
Wall
have?
Forge?
Yeah, I mean, any type of centaur availability is going to be nice to me because I don't like stairs and I don't like climbing, and it's going to be kind of rude if we go to the 5 seasons and I can't even take a nice little area to go sit me whale down, you know?
Fair enough.
So, you guys are just gonna meet up tomorrow morning, or do you guys have a rendezvous point?
I
I
say
th-
we rendezvous tonight. Maybe have
I-
some drinks.
Okay.
So, wet torch, everyone?
Wet torch.
The
Wet
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 torch.
torch.
Okay.
Red torch.
Okay. All right. You all agree on
Completion
meeting
of our
up
business.
at the Wet Torch. Okay. Finn, we'll start with you. Upon parting ways, you make your way further and deeper into the capital, passing by all sorts of really fancy and elegant buildings. There's some buildings with with dwarven architecture styles, elvish. It's a blend of different. You could tell it's a blend of different city-states of the Republic. Like different cultures are reflected here in the capital. You pass by a few temples, and you do notice one of the temples is in front of the temple is a statue, and it resembles no deity that you're familiar with, but you do see a woman with a crown, almost looks like a crown of ice upon her head. And she seems almost like an 8 foot tall. It's like an 8 foot tall statue with a crown of ice, and you can't help but be memorized by this architecture. It doesn't seem elvish or dwarven. It seems. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh,
14.
oh, okay.
14. It's you've seen some of these this style resembled in some ruins in the plains that you're from, but you've never really seen any completed structure with this sort of architecture. It seems to be it's a primordial Titanic architecture, an ancient style. Where you see rune glyphs and different sharp edges on this temple behind the statue, resembles that of the primordials and titans of long ages past. It just sort of stands out to you, but you still continue to make your way looking for this cafeteria. In a few minutes of walking, you do arrive. It's like a small, like a farmhouse, like a really long farmhouse, like 1-story farmhouse. You do see like plumes of smoke coming out of the chimney. You do see some guards walking in and out, laughing, and some just like you see them be like a line forming on the inside as they get ready to enjoy the dining facility here. But would you like to go inside?
I would want to look around. Can the door handle? Is it tight? Is it small? Can I fit through there without making too much of a ruckus?
They're double door, like barn doors, like large doors. They seem to accommodate, to be able to accommodate you. While there are not a lot of centaurs here, there are Minotaur warriors that are in the standing army here in the capital. There are other taller creatures like Goliaths and such. So the doors, they seem to be able to accommodate you.
So I'm looking around to make sure. I want to make sure I'm looking left and right. There's nobody Is there anybody shady walking around? Anybody I should be, is there anybody catching eyes on me? Is there anybody that is just I should be wary of?
Outside of people looking at you because you
Just
are a centaur.
Because I am a centaur,
Yeah.
more of like I can feel their gaze upon me, and it's an unnatural. Usually people look and they go away, but is anybody focused on me right now?
Well, roll me another perception, please.
Six.
6. You don't see anyone. You don't see anyone, and then you continue to walk into the dining facility. And what you failed to see was a slender elven man in a dark robe. He has like a widow's peak of gray hair that kind of sleeks all the way to his back. He's been like keeping an eye on you and the rest of your party. You enter the dining facility. He kind of scoffs and kind of fades off into the dark alleys that he was watching you from. You enter the dining facility, and you hear laughing and clanking of cups, and the people and their utensils like hitting the plates, scratching against the plates. There's like a salad bar in the right hand side, and it's buffet style. You just go up and grab whatever you want. You being a vegetarian, vegan, okay, being a vegan, there is a long salad bar towards your right.
I want to kind of assess the room a little quick, and I'm gonna clack over to the salad bar, and since I am, being inside the arena for X amount of time here, killing and slaying and being raised in the plains, I'm just gonna be like, oh, and just start shoving my hands in it and just start like eating like berries and lettuce, and I'm and just start stuffing my face.
As you go start stuffing your face, like groups of people sitting at their tables are kind of like just like they're looking at you and like staring as you start scoffing down this food.
So I'm gonna look around like
they notice you and then they go back to eating their food.
I'm then gonna reach for a plate and just go sorry and just start taking still with my hands and just putting it on the plate and then eating it from the plate.
Okay, so you're eating at the salad bar. There's like a small human old lady kind of scoots over to you from the back, one of the back rooms, like the kitchen area. She's wearing like an apron and everything. Can I help you, my dear?
I was the royalty in like the big castle area said I can have whatever I want. So I'm eating salad.
Yes, the High Chancellor informed us that you and your party will be arriving. Is it just you dining today?
It is, but my friends they're over there watching the place, so I'm safe in here. Yeah, I'm eating.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of grabs your hand, kind of walks you further down the salad bar.
Oh, well, okay.
It's okay. Grab this. She kind of picks up a basket and hands it to you. You're gonna need this. Grab it. Hold this.
Oh, okay. All right.
And she grabs like these tongs and she's like putting food for you inside your basket. You're gonna need this. And how many in your party, dear?
I'm the only one that really eats, like, I'm vegan. I don't know if you can tell by my really good figure and, like, really non-face that's breaking out with pimples, so I take care of my body. They eat meat, so don't worry about them. Just fill me up with stuff for me. But thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
She starts grabbing, like, carrots and putting, like, with these tongs, just grabbing all these different vegetables and beets and just stuffing your basket full. Okay, and now she grabs another basket. Now this one for your friends. Don't be rude. Follow me. She grabs your hand and she walks you to like the rest of the tables that have the rest of the buffet that has all sorts of other meats and dairy products. She starts filling the other basket with like dried meats and some eggs, and
I'm gagging right now.
yeah, and there's like bread and all these other like cheeses and stuff. And she like fills both baskets to the brim. Okay, remember this one's yours and the rest is for your friends, okay?
Thank you. What should I call you? What are you one of the workers around here?
Fuck you. The name is Ciora.
Ciora, okay. You work around here.
Yes, I'm the head chef in the kitchen. But please, you're more than welcome to keep eating. Just be considerate. Try just eat until you're full. Don't overindulge, please.
Oh, of course not. I'll only eat what that fills the tummy, and I reach into like my little sack where I keep like my chewing tobacco and everything, and I pull out a horn, like a little tiny horn, like a little tiny like thing, and be like, it's customary for your dining experience that the host gets a little trinket of our opportunity, or and this is for you. I actually killed this beast, and this is one of the horns on them. It's, as you can see, I got the blood off of it. There's no hair there. I spit shined it and I carved it up. And one sec, and I kind of like chomp on it for a second. I'm like, Look, is it Ciora with a C or an S?
It's an S.
There you go. I trumped a little S in there for you, lass. I appreciate it so much. That's for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what should I call you, sir?
Oh, you can call me Finn, love.
Finn. Okay. And she pulls out a silver spoon, and she starts bending it, and she like turns it into like an F or in common, whatever the name for. Like she's like it's a tiny old lady, but she seems like super strong, and she bends it. It's customary that if you give me a gift, that I return the favor. So, F for Finn, right?
And I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna get all stern, like, like that, and I'll be like, I will keep it with me for the day I fall on the battlefield. I'll shove it in my satchel.
Yes, you do that. Remember, eat your fill. Don't overindulge. We don't need any fat adventurers, okay?
I'm looking at my gut, like, and I'm gonna kind of turn and get really like self-conscious.
Okay, bye, Finn. And she kind of scoots back to the kitchen.
Okay. Well, I've pretty much eaten a whole lot, so I'm just gonna take my basket and look in there. And can I leave? Can I?
Yeah, we'll say you spent like a solid 2 hours after she leaves just eating. So you now have 2 baskets, one with just vegetables, like vegan food, and the other basket has like, meats and cheeses and crackers, anything that you would not eat.
I'm gonna walk out, and are there like children playing or orphans or anything like that?
Not in the immediate facility.
Do I hear playing? Do I see anything that's like anybody in like kind of poverty?
Actually you do. You hear like a ways down, like coming down the street. You hear, okay, children, everyone, single file, and you see like this lady escorting this line of kids, and they're all like holding hands. It's almost like they're on a field trip. Okay, everyone, follow me, and they all look at you, and they're like, oh, Centaur. And she's like, no, please leave the man alone. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
No. So I have this basket of meat, and I hate the people I'm with, and I made fun of a kid in a wheelchair, so I think I should give this to you so I don't get like smited or something. But this is for there's a lot of meat and veg stuff in here. If you just want to like feed the children somehow, like baby birds or something, they can have that.
Wow, kids, what did we say to the good Centaur? And you hear all the kids, thank you, Centaur. Thank you, sir. And she kind of grabs the basket. She's like, she holds it over her shoulder. Okay, I guess we now have lunch for our field trip. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Once again, sorry about the wheelchair and your imaginary gods that you worship. Please don't tell them to get mad at me and stuff.
Sure. Okay. All right, kids. And now we're gonna go and check out the fancy bathrooms up here. And they kind of walk down towards one of the larger buildings. Okay. And we'll say that you make your way towards the wet torch.
Okay.
After you spend your time at the DFAC and exploring the city.
Can I add rations to my?
Yes.
I got a lot of food in that basket.
Yeah, the basket. I mean, I was gonna say it gave enough for 3 rations for everyone, but you kind of gave theirs away. So, you do have 3 days worth of rations. You can go ahead. Yeah, 3 days worth of rations to inventory.
Are we tracking rations? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're tracking rations and food.
Fuck you guys.
But you guys don't know what's going on. So,
yeah, you don't know what happened.
Now we zoom out and head over to Sig and Apollo.
Wait, how do we manage rations? I'm sorry.
This should be in your inventory. You should have some rations in there. And whenever you guys are traveling, or if you guys don't eat during the day, you can use one of the rations to fill up your tummy and stuff like that.
I see. Okay.
But usually you guys spend the night like at taverns at the end of the day and eat anyway. So rations are mostly used for like when you're going like long distance traveling and no one's hunting.
So I just added 3 rations.
Yeah, go ahead, add 3 rations.
And we have none, Todd.
You guys don't know that, so no.
So you
Yeah,
guys
we don't know that,
So
though.
you guys made your way to the
we
actual
don't.
academy. But we zoom out and kind of go over to Sig and Apollo as you guys make your way towards one of the training grounds here in the capital. It's easy for you guys to spot it. You guys kind of just follow the sound of swords clanging and the yellings of cadence off in a distance. But you guys come to a large, like a large fortified building. There's like a wall and a large iron door, a large iron draw door in front of it. You are met with 2 guards. Halt! What are you 2 doing here?
We've come to train.
I don't think and one of the guards kind of whispers in his ear. Oh, of course, the adventures. The High Chancellor told us that you all will be arriving. Is it just the 2 of you? We were told there were 6.
Just us.
Just the 2 of us now.
Okay. Okay, open the doors. And like you see like another guard in the back kind of just going at it at this crank, and these large iron bars kind of raise up. Please enjoy the grounds. All right. You all enter into the training grounds, and the sound of the cadence and the guards exercising and doing their training gets louder. It's almost giving you guys like flashbacks, this nostalgia for fighting and training that you guys are so familiar with. Upon entering, you do see all sorts of you do see elves, dwarves, some dragonborn, even some goblins here. It's once again, the city is a melting pot from all these different city states of the Republic, and a lot of them come here to the capital city to do like the final bits of their training. Upon entering, what it is, you guys have anything you guys are looking for specifically here?
I just wanted to hit something in all reality.
Okay. And Apollo, what are we looking for here?
Practice dummies for sword fighting and fencing.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. You guys do notice there was like a separated section of the training grounds, where it's like a round corral with 4 training dummies that kind of outline the corral.
So
there is like a training rack with like a rack with like training swords, like wooden swords, wooden spear, like wooden pikes and all sorts of weapons. There's wooden shields, like just training weapons at the edge of the corral.
brings back
I
memories,
guess I'll head
doesn't
over
it?
and pick something up.
Okay.
Pick up a sword from the training corral there.
You pick up a long sword. It is a wooden long
A
sword.
long sword, yes.
Okay.
I guess I'll match if there's a mace. I'll have to pick that up. to
It's
match my,
it's just like a stick instead of it's just like a
With
ball
a-
of wood
it's a
at the end. There's no spikes or anything. It's just like a blunt, a bludgeoning object, like just a wooden sphere at the end of the stick.
Does it bring back any memories?
Of course. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in the tower. Where did you train?
I dare not say. I can't bear the thought of it. I can't bear the memories. I'm gonna kind of start to shake again, my hand.
Okay. Apollo, you do notice the same trembling that you noticed earlier when the zombies attacked the city. You do notice the same tremors going through his body.
Okay. I'm gonna see that. Put my paw up on his shoulder
Big old
again.
paw right here.
The big, and just still, my friend. Just be still. It can't hurt you.
Oh shit!
Anymore.
I'm actually shaking right now. I'm just gonna start swinging.
You can do like
performing
like
techniques.
like on your own,
Yeah.
like just dancing with the mace and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a training dummy.
Oh, you're gonna start hitting the train dummy. Okay.
Mhm.
Apollo, you do the same. Just start hitting the dummy.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick up the short sword and practice with my dual weapon fighting.
Dual, okay. As you guys both start going at the training dummies, you do notice the clanking of like the wooden swords and all the cadence of the other trainees kind of dies down, and you notice like a lot of the trainees are now gathering around this corral to witness these full-fledged knights show off your guys' skills. I'm gonna have both of you roll a performance check.
Wow, I got destroyed. An 8.
8, okay.
It was on a
16.
13. It fucking
16.
turned over. Man.
The DC was
And
10. Apollo, you're just like going at it with these two swords, and everyone here, they're kind of in awe. They don't teach dual wielding at this in this training ground. So like a lot of these trainees are kind of like wide-eyed and their jaws open, like wow. You hear like murmuring and whispering as you start like going at it at the training dummy. Sick. You and your wooden mace, you're kind of just hitting it, and you don't like fuck up, all right? But like they seem like less impressed by you. They begin to notice the tremors in your hand and like in your body.
I like that better.
As you're like swinging at this, they notice that you're swinging with full force, but it's almost as if watching someone who's not trained properly attacking this dummy. But you guys do manage to gather quite the crowd, as one of the you hear like yelling from like behind the crowd of people watching you, "What's going on here?" And it kind of parts the crowd. You do see like a dragonborn with like silver scales and like a viridian green armor kind of walking up to you guys. "What's the meaning of this? Can't you see I'm trying to run some training drills here? I'd appreciate it if you guys kind of toned it down so my recruits can actually get some training done."
Well, perhaps if you made it interesting for them, they would have no need to come over here.
Interesting. Do you feel the same way, my Leonin friend?
Obviously, meant no disrespect. I'm sure that you are a fine teacher. They just wanted to see something different.
Well, different it is. All right, students, we have a lovely treat today. You're gonna see your master do his work. I'd like to have you two both roll initiative. As you see the silver dragonborn, he kind of takes off his armor and falls down to the ground, and he kind of picks up these two long swords from the training rack.
What's a 2v1? I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, a 5.
2v1, y'all.
A 5.
I
Okay.
swear, Cooper, if we fuck this up,
Okay.
I'm blaming you.
I'm smiting him.
What's your initiative, Coop?
18.
18.
Damn, man.
Okay. All right.
That's okay.
He rolled a 15 plus 4. He has 19, so he's just one ahead of you. All right. Then
I am gonna pick up a short sword though, because I'm not trying to be like. I don't care if people notice me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick up a sword. So that way I can keep my my feet.
All right. Let me just get his sheet up here. Bum 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 bum.
All right, you smite him, and then I'll smite him. It's like, oh, you're approaching me. Divine smite.
All right.
You don't want to just have some fun?
All right. So you guys
Yeah.
are both using training weapons. So we're just gonna use whatever your attack modifiers are, but all the damage is gonna be non-lethal because we are using training weapons. Okay.
Hey kids, want to see something cool?
All right. Here we go. All right. So first is fuck my pencil go. Is him. All right. So the Silver Dragonborn, he's gonna take 2 wooden long swords from the training rack. All right, students, remember, what's our first lesson? And he's gonna swing at you, Apollo. He swings for. Damn. 26 to hit.
Oof. Damn. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20. All right. You take.
Oh boy.
The first hit comes down across, that kind of whacks you in the shoulder. You take 13 bludgeoning. And he's gonna swing, and he's gonna come back around with a second sword and hit you a second time. It is 8 bludgeoning on the second one.
Can we tell what he is? Like, we all have specific classes. Can we?
You could tell that he is. Well, you can't really tell. There's a feat that lets you tell what someone is. But you could tell he is dual wielding. He doesn't seem. He took off his armor. He's just wearing like his clothes, his cotton clothing that's underneath the armor. And he's just like freaking smacking you guys with it. That's gonna end this turn. Apollo, you're up.
All right.
Well, that was unexpected.
It was. All right, so as my bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, that's a +2 to AC to yourself, I believe.
Correct.
All right, awesome. And the kids are all
And
like chanting for their teacher. They're like, go, go.
So I'm assuming he's in close.
He's like, yeah, he's 5 feet in front. He's like right in front of you.
Okay. So then I'm going to use Daunting Roar, which has a DC saving throw to you for 10.
DC 10 dex? Wisdom?
Yep, Wisdom.
All right, okay, Wisdom. Skills. Wisdom. He has a +1 Wisdom. 5.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
He is frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay, until the end of your next turn. Got you. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Sig, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to cast Bless
Okay,
on myself and Cooper.
that's advantage on attack rolls, I believe, right?
Yes.
Awesome. On
When we make an attack roll, we get
you get advantage.
a D4.
Oh, D4 on attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
All right, what else you got?
that's my action.
Okay, ends it
My
there.
bonus action,
Bonus action, yeah.
I am going to hit him, swing at him with my short sword.
I believe you can only do a bonus action with the short sword if you take the attack action, I believe. I might be wrong. We'll let you do it. Fuck it. I could be wrong. But go ahead and swing your short sword.
Okay.
You kind of cast the spell on yourself and go for like a second swipe. Go for a swipe against him.
Sword to hit 18.
18 just hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Because I'm. Oh, so just in case you didn't know, since I'm proficient with it, I get to add my my hit modifier. So that's why I hit the 18.
Yeah, it should all be on the app. I think the app calculates it all already.
I was just being letting you know.
Yep.
So later on, I'm gonna hit him for 1.
1. You kind of smack
it's a
him.
1d6.
Kind of like bonk him on the head with your wooden mace. Dink. All right. He takes
I'm gonna
1.
smack him and be like, and just gonna look at me, like, oh shit.
All right. It comes back to his turn. He's gonna move. He's gonna jump back away from you, because he's frightened. So he moves like to the other end of the corral. It's like a 30 feet circle. So he's at the far end of the corral now. But that does end his turn. So Apollo, you're up.
All right, so he's now 30 feet away
He's
from
30
me.
feet away. He moved as far back as he could.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I will hit him with Guiding Bolt.
Awesome. Go ahead. Roll attack.
16 to hit.
16.
16, and then add your D4 for my my bless.
Oh, okay. D4 plus that.
Oh, it's gonna hit
19.
him.
19. Yeah. His AC's 18. You hit.
Okay. All right. Let me gather enough here.
It's also 1 minute of bless.
All right. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Radiant.
Nice. 14 radiant. Okay. All right. Is that in your turn?
Let's see if I can do.
This large beam of light just hits him in the chest, and he kind of falls down to the ground and gets back up, and all the students are like, oh, he's like dusts himself off.
Let's see. Can I use that? No, it's melee. Okay. Yes, I'll end my turn.
All right, Sig, you're up. He's about
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna-
two are next to each other, and he's 30 feet away from you guys.
He's 30 feet away.
Yeah, he was knocked. He was frightened, so he had to move all the way back.
Okay. Let's see. I'll go forward towards him.
Okay. You kind of
So,
dash up to
I
him.
get up.
Yeah. He takes all your movement because he's 30 feet. So you go all the way up to him. You're now 5 feet in front of him. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my Morning Star again. I'm gonna swing.
Okay, roll attack.
And you have an advantage too.
Well, 15 plus
No,
5 is
that's-
20.
Yeah, that hits.
See if you can get the nat.
I hit it. Not yet. Dang. 4.
4. All right.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing at him with my short sword.
All right, go for it.
Short sword. 20 plus 5 is 25, so I hit that
Yep.
20.
Roll damage.
Swing. 9.
9. Gotcha. You kind of hit him twice. It kind of bruises his shoulder. All right. Okay, remember, students, he's like trying to teach as he's fighting you guys. Step 1, observe. Now, step 2, react. And he's going to attack you, Sig.
Secure the keys.
He's going to swing at you with his sword. What actions?
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah. 23 to hit. That hits. Yep. Okay. Here's a roll
Yeah.
attack on the first one. You take 13 bludgeoning.
Woo.
He's gonna follow up with the second sword. I mean, the same sword. He has multi-attack. A 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. The second one is 11 bludgeoning. All right.
Oh,
He's going to action. He's going to
good.
action surge. He gets a second action.
I knew it. I fucking knew what he was. Oh, damn it.
He's going to attack you again.
I knew exactly what was happening when he took his armor off.
Dirty 20 to hit. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
And the 11 bludgeoning. And he like to you, it
He
just looks
knocks
like
me
he's
on
hitting
my
you
ass.
with. He's like hitting you with combo after combo. Are you knocked down to the ground? You unconscious?
I'm knocked down on the
Okay.
ground.
The final hit kind of smacks you. And you kind of fall down on your butt, and it's non-lethal. So we'll just say like you're still like conscious, but you're like you don't want to get back up as you're like on the ground.
Like in Baldur's Gate. Oh, oh.
It's like okay,
Oh,
and
oh,
students,
oh.
remember, it's only a fair fight if we also use magic, okay? And you see his eyes glow like a cyan color, Apollo. But it's now your turn.
You are no longer blessed.
No longer blessed.
Yeah, and you just
No
see
longer
Sig,
blessed.
like, you
No
saw-
longer blessed.
like, you see
Hey,
Sig
on
like
God,
dash up
you
to
are
this
not
guy in front of
blessed.
you, and you just see like a barrage of sword attacks hitting Apollo, and they're just sticks, like wooden, like bam, 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 and Sig gets knocked down to the floor, and all the students are like cheering, yay! But it's your
Okay.
turn, Apollo.
So I'm gonna move 35 feet back.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
You're actually at
I'm gonna back up.
it's about like a 30 to 40 feet corral, so you're already at the end of one side of the corral, and he's at the other end of the corral.
Okay, so he's already 35. So his movement's 30. You said, right?
Yes, but he's like
It's
at
a
the,
dragonborn.
he's 30 feet on the far end of the corral, and you're already up against like the wooden fence on your side of the corral. And
Okay.
you just see Sig fall
so
down to the
from-
ground. And he has like a bruise on his forehead and all these
The
scuff
comically
marks on
large
him.
bump.
Yeah. Wile E. Coyote bump.
So from here, I'm gonna cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Oh, my mouth hurts.
Okay. Yeah. So you're letting us use a short sword for our bonus action.
Uh,
I have dual wield.
if you have dual wield, you have dual wield.
I have 2-weapon fighting.
Do you have dual wield feet?
No, I don't.
Okay. If it's a small weapon, I'll allow it. I think it looks cool. Fuck it.
It's a short sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so since I didn't use my movement after all,
I think mechanically
I
there's some
will-
caveats, but I'll let you do it.
Caveats.
Caveats.
so I'll use the short sword then.
Okay.
So I'll run up on him and then roll to attack with the
Okay.
short sword.
Awesome.
Well, that shucks. Nat 1, so doesn't matter.
Yeah. You like run up to him and you dash, and he seems to like just sidestep a little bit as your
Rip.
blade goes, like just misses him. But it is his turn. Let's see. And he looks at the students. Okay, students, remember, do we show mercy to our enemies? And all the students, no. All the trainees, are like people in the back. Fuck no, hell no.
Fuck no, hell no.
Of course, and he's gonna swing at you. Let's see. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
You take 9 bludgeoning. He has multi attack.
And I'm down.
Okay. He like, even after you heal,
Yeah, even after my heal.
even after the heal, 9. Oh, so like he like, we'll say that he like sweeps you off your feet, right, and you fall down to the ground, and he's gonna come with a follow up, and you hear like in the distance, yeah, enough. And the crowd parts, and you see this elven man in a dark robe with like a widow's peak and silver hair that slinks back.
Merlin.
And then like slicks back, and he walks up, and the dragonborn he stops his blade, and he goes, "This is no way to treat our guests." And the dragonborn like throws down this duel. I was just teaching the trainees a lesson, and he helps you both back up onto your feet.
I wasn't even done. So get up.
And you see this elven man. He has like pale skin, black robes with like a green sigil on his chest, over like his left chest, the left side of his chest. He has like a widow's peak. Almost has like a resting bitch face as this elven guy walks up. I apologize, Apollo and Sig. Koborum isn't quite the friendliest of our tutors here. Koborum, please, give us some space. And Koborum kind of leaves. This dragonborn like puts back on his armor, And he leaves back with the trainees, and they're just laughing and patting each other on the back, and like people are like, "Man, you're so awesome, teach!" And they will walk away.
So upset.
And you two get back on your feet. The elven man, my name is Yelra. I'm the advisor to the king. Quite the display and performance you both had. Talented.
Yeah, I had him on the run.
Please forgive Cobra. He's been on edge ever since the Evanescence. So please forgive him.
Wake me up inside.
Hopefully you guys are finding our amenities and everything up to your liking. Have you all checked out the dining facility?
No, but I think I'm going to be heading there next.
I believe I did see your centaur friend heading there. So maybe he has already grabbed you all some food.
Oh, I swear to God.
So, I'll be on my way, and hopefully I'll see more of you all tomorrow. This elven figure kind of walks off. Both of you kind of look at each other, kind of, stretching out these knots that after this little skirmish you guys had in the training grounds. And you guys can choose to either head back to the Wet Torch or continue your training. You have about maybe 3 hours until sunset.
I hit him more times than you.
I lasted longer.
I will say, if this was an anime, like the way Sig went down would have been like, tuk, 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 like just getting barraged. But so, what are we doing?
At least I didn't run. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you said 3
stay
hours.
here and-
Yeah, may as well.
Okay. You both.
Let him show me
Here's
up.
my pencil. You both continue to complete some training drills and try to be proficient in what you guys learn, different art styles. Sig, looking at Apollo, you do notice that he's training in a totally different style. Even though you guys are both holy knights from your respectful orders, you guys can't help but look at each other and admire each other's martial capabilities. Different styles, even though you guys are both paladins. So you guys continue to train for the rest for the rest of the day until sunrise. Then we zoom out and we follow along 3 of our fellow adventurers. Axe, Celestia. I'm sorry, I'm drawing blank on names. Selena, sorry. So I have like 10,000 names.
It's because my god is Celestian.
Yes. Selena, Axe, and Atiana. You all make your way to the Astral Academy. You follow your way up this kind of arching road that kind of spirals up to these large doorways of this grand building. The architecture here is mostly elvish, and the roof has a lovely emerald hue to it as you guys walk up. You make your way into the academy, and it takes you guys a bit, but you guys eventually find the library. Now it is a huge library. Atiana, you've been to many libraries, looking up for your own personal reasons, doing your own research. And this seems to be the best bet you have at trying to find what you're looking for. Selena and Axe, you guys are in awe at how grand this library is. There's like a painted mural on the ceiling. There's maybe hundreds, if not a million, books in this library. What are you guys looking for specifically?
I want to inquire with someone about finding some sort of like record keeping or archives where I could locate like lineage or ancestry.
Okay. Atiana and Axe, what are you guys looking for?
I also need the same.
Same. Okay. Axe, what are we doing?
I'm
Anything
just
we
here
want to look
along
up?
for the.
You're
I'm
along
just here for a long
Here to
for the
have a
ride.
good time.
Awesome. Okay.
While they're reading, I'm essentially once they start like at a table reading, I'm going to just meditate.
Okay. You guys find a like a short human man, like a scholar. He's like holding these scrolls underneath one arm, and he's kind of like shuffling his feet, walking up, and he notices you two kind of looking around for looking at these bookshelves, kind of lost in the library here. He walks up to the two of you. Hello. How may I help you? My name is Alphonse. I am the librarian, head scholar here at the Astral Academy.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. And you are
Selena.
Selena and
The name's Axe.
Axe. Cool, quite an interesting name. And my tiefling friend. You are
Atiana.
Atiana. Well, judging by the looks of your party and the weapons on you, I assume you are the special guests. The High Chancellor said that you all now have access to our academy. Am I correct? Are you all the champions or the adventurers that the High Chancellor mentioned?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how may I help you all?
Sir, are you familiar with the temples in the mountains of Soldran?
The City of Wind?
Yes, I was just curious
Yes.
if maybe with the vast knowledge here, you could point me in the direction of maybe record keeping or archives.
Yes. And he kind of turns around. He's like, "Follow me. The City of Wind." And he kind of leads you all back to like a very dusty corner of the library. Not really dusty. It's like more like it's dark. Like it's almost as if like the candlelight hasn't been lit here in quite a while. We don't get a lot of people here searching lineages or anything having to do with the temple ever since the Evanescence. People seem to abandon their research on the gods and have sought other ways. But if you're looking for anything having to do with temples, it'd be here. Lineages, the bookshelf to the left. And again, I'll be around if you need me. My name is Alphonse.
Excuse
yes.
me, Alphonse, do you need help carrying all those books?
Of course. And he kind of
Aw.
there's these 3 large scrolls. He kind of gives you all 3 of them, kind of just pushes on your chest. Follow me. As for you two, please look around. If you need anything, I'll be happy to come back and find the book. We'll just put these scrolls away. Come on, my friend Axe.
Alphonse, actually,
yes.
if you don't mind. Yes, if I actually have this letter, do you know where I could mail this?
A letter. I can take it from you if you trust me.
Yeah, I can trust you with this.
Okay. I just need the address and where it's going.
It's written at the top.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see. He grabs a letter from you. And he kind of looks towards, there's like this large stained glass window that kind of shows like a rainbow of light that reflects down into the library. He looks at it. Okay, Perry, I need you. And there's on the stained glass, there's like an owl on the stained glass, and it kind of like detaches itself from the glass, and this painting of this owl comes to life, and it flutters its way down to him. Take this letter. The address is on, please. Perry, don't mess this up, okay? Remember, windows are tricky. Don't fly. Just put it in front of the door. Don't try to fly into any windows. I'm sorry, my owl is kind of stupid. Okay. This letter, okay? And he kind of looks at the address, and he looks back at you, Atiana. Interesting. Okay, Perry, on with you. And this, like a painting of an owl, kind of just grabs the letter and flies away.
It's okay. My little Lucy's are very well aware of birds, and they know to get my message from them.
Little Lucy's, that's quite... You have multiple Lucy's?
You can say I have nicknames for everyone I love.
I see. I just have the one, Perry. He's quite a dumb owl. But as for books, anything I can help you all with? Anything else before
Actually,
for an axe?
could you steer me in the direction? I'm doing a lot of research on the Mara family, if you know anything about that.
I'm sorry, did you say Mara family?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Axe, do me a favor. Take those scrolls over to the front counter. There should be a large bin. Just dump them right in, please.
Can do. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you, Axe.
It's gonna be a
Right
while.
on it.
Okay, Mara family. Okay. And he kind of grabs these sliding ladders that kind of get hooked onto the bookshelf. He kind of slides it over to the corner that you guys are in, and he kind of climbs it really slowly. It's like a really old man. He kind of climbs it. He's like going through the books. I found it. And he kind of pulls this large tome out from the shelf. You're not the first one to come looking for this book. He kind of makes his way down the ladder, puts it on this big table.
Who else was here looking for this book?
There was another tiefling. I didn't get his name, but he came in here asking for information on the Mara family. He opens this large tome. It should be here. Yes.
What did that person look like?
Tiefling, maroon skin. He had his horns. One of them was cut in half, and the other one kind of curved all the way to the back of his head. Really dark eyes. He scared me, kind of. But he did come asking for this book as well. And kind of opens up this large tome, and he starts reading it out loud to you. Yes, the Mara family. Well, our records show that the Mara family arrived here in the Republic about almost 1,000 years ago. During the Holy Crusades is the first time our records show anything about the Mara family. Let's see. It was one man. He was the first of the Mara to arrive, and he kind of flips the page. He goes, oh dear. And you look that there's been a couple of pages that have been torn out after the first one. I'm sorry, dear. Well, this seems to be, not only is that tiefling scary, but seems he's also a thief. I apologize.
What did he steal? A page?
I'm sorry.
How many pages did he steal?
You do look at the tome, and there's about 3 pages have been ripped out. Anything regarding the Mara family lineage has been torn out.
All pages? Can I rip out the pages the pages before and after?
The one before, the one that he read, that all it, yeah.
The one
I mean, please don't rip out any of my pages. Sorry. You rip them out, and the school has to pay for it. But
we
please,
can take notes. We can.
but please, it does. The first page does read that the Mara family, the first to arrive, they first arrived in the Republic. It was about 1,000 years ago, and it was during the Holy Crusades.
Alphonse, if this guy was, or if this tiefling was so scary, why did you help him?
It is my job here at the Academy to spread knowledge, and who am I to keep knowledge away from people who seek it?
That's pretty courageous.
Yes, of course. They seek knowledge, and I oblige. It is my duty to make sure everyone here in the capital is well educated. But it does state that the first Mar to arrive was, it does read that he was crimson of skin, and his horns were of silver. And he was the first on record to arrive, the first Mara on record to arrive here in the Republic. For reasons, it doesn't state the reason why. It just marks that he's the first of that bloodline.
Alphonse, I really appreciate you sharing this with me.
Of course.
You have no idea how many libraries I've been to and people saying that they could help me. And honestly, they haven't steered me in half the direction that you steered me in. So thank you.
Of course, it's my job to spread knowledge and educate those who know not. But let me see if there's anything in the house here for you. Let's see.
Shit.
I'm sorry, dear. There doesn't seem to be anything else that I can help you with here inside this tome. It does say that the Marta family, some of the lineage have been seen near the Jagged Isles. But that is all I have there.
Okay, actually, you can help me with one last thing,
Of course.
if you don't mind. Is there maps of the city around?
Map of the city? Yes, there is. Of course, there's a map of the city. Let me just go and get it. He kind of walks off and he goes and he grabs a map. Do I have a map? I think I have a map. Ah, yes, I do have a map. Good thing. Someone made it in time for the
Alphonse, you're
session.
amazing.
Yes, oh, great.
Oh, incredible.
How convenient that someone made the map before our session. Great. Let me just save it as a JPEG and send
Alphonse,
it.
what's a JPEG?
Don't. It's Academy lingo. Let me just send it. Let me magically send it to you via Discord. Here is
Unless you
a
speak
map.
another language.
Discordia.
Academy language.
Yes, sorry. You must
Oh,
be,
yes, the magic tome Discordia.
you must be new here to the capital. We all like to call it Discord, the way we send things. Like, oh, I have a meeting. I saw that on Discord. Let me just send you.
What kind of magic is
Let me
this?
just send you this JPEG.
That's a weird kind of bird species.
Let me send you this JPEG.
I guess next time I won't send a letter and I can send this Discord.
Discord.
Oh no, it's only available to the more prestige
You got it.
and the more
You must have nitrous in order to have it.
yes.
It's very special for those around the city.
Yes. The Discordia Nitrous allows you to send files a little bigger than 5 gigabytes. Good thing this JPEG is not that big. He goes like underneath the desk and he pops back up. Oh, here's a map for you, and he hands you the map. It's in Discord for you. I send it to you.
Okay.
So, there's the map of the city. There appears to be no names on the map, just a picture of it, because whoever made the map forgot to label what different things were in the city. But hopefully, by next week he'll have names on it. He wasn't expecting anyone to ask for a map so soon.
Discord was not boosted.
I'm sorry, Alphonse. For some reason, my number 2 objective, it says buy a map. So,
I'm sorry, it's not your fault. It's honestly, the capital failed us. The budget is just not there for the academy. But
Our Discord moderators are not on sync right now.
here is a map, and he hands you the map that you do see in Discord. Unfortunately, this is weird. This map, if you come back later, I'll give you a map with names on it. But as you can see, we are here, and he points at a large building on the map. It's the one with the green roof in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, the emerald roof. That's the academy. We are here. As for you, my Aladdin friend, Selena, what can I help you look for?
I'm looking into like lineage. I'm hoping to find some information on the priests from our city. We've seemed to have some missing records, so I was just wanting to see if I could maybe look through.
I see. The City of Wind, and it's the exact same tome that he used to help find the Mara lineage. He's gonna go through and kind of lifts up a huge chunk, goes to like close to the end of the tome. Is there a name specifically you'd like me to look for?
I was looking particularly into the lineage of priest Caecilius.
Caecilius, the City of Wind. Sorry, dear, I don't see Caecilius here. For all those, for the registered priests and high priestess of the temple, they must register with the capital first. But it seems that priest Caecilius has not registered with us at all for the City of Wind.
Okay, would you mind if I maybe just took some time to read through them anyway?
Of course. By all means, here. And he kind of scoots over and lets you take full control of the tome and kind of go and look through it. Let's see. I'll tell you what you do find.
Okay.
Going through the tome, looking for Caecilius listed here in the tome, you don't find it. At least he hasn't been registered here or registered in that city as a priest of that temple. The Republic last recognizes someone. The last registration for a priest in that city in that part of the Republic was about. It was about maybe 200 years ago, and the name on that was priest Jandar was the last priest registered.
How you spell that?
Jandar.
Okay.
As for Caecilius, there's no mentioning of him ever being assigned to that city or ever being registered there at all.
Okay, I'm gonna basically act like nonchalant about it, like it's not very important to me. I'm just curious.
Okay. But that's what you gather, kind of reading through all the names registered there. I do have other things to do here. Can I help you all with anything else?
No, Alphonse, you've been a great help. Thank you.
Okay, of course. He kind of scoots over towards you, asks, did you finish putting the scrolls down?
I do not know exactly where you want me to put them at, actually.
Okay, well, follow me. And he kind of grabs you. So I told you to put them in the large tray next to the front desk. And he kind of points at an empty tray. And he points at the front desk.
This one. And I just like put it in there.
Oh, dear. I don't know what the council sees in you all, but apparently all our hopes and dreams lie in your hands. So,
Alphonse, you wound me.
We're doomed. Is there anything else you need me to do?
Yes. Go back to your friends. Get away from me, please.
Will do. If you need anything else, just hit me up.
I will not do that. But but enjoy the library. We do have a children's section near the front door. I'm sorry.
I just go back and I go like, wait, do they have the picture books now?
Yes, the picture books.
Like, yes.
Yes. And
Max, focus, please.
No, let him be. The kids love it. All right, so you all spend
everybody. Fantastic from Priest. That was great. That was perfect.
Good job.
You guys spend the rest of your day looking up and kind of study whatever you guys can here in the academy, and make your at about sunset. You guys make your way back to the wet torch. We'll say you guys all arrive at the same time. You guys all will spend about the same time at your respective areas and all arrive together at the wet torch. And that is where we're going to take a break. We're at the hour-and-a-half mark. So if you want to go pee, poo-poo, caca, doo-doo, whatever, go ahead and take that. About 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes should be good.
Yep. And guys, this
7.
poo-poo, pee-pee, caca break is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Yeah, HelloFresh.
Let's see. Don't let recipe boredom keep you from reaching your goals. Give HelloFresh a try and choose from 30+ calorie smart and protein smart recipes each week. Packed with fresh ingredients, everything arrives pre-portioned and right at your doorstep, and less hassle and more in your life. And when you try HelloFresh, you'll get a free breakfast for life. Start your day right with one free breakfast item per box with your subscription, as long as your subscription lasts. So thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this break time. Guys, we'll take 5 minutes to go do what you got to do. All right, we'll be right back.
Yay.
Yeah, probably gonna piss.
Commander Bubbles, thanks so much for the gifted, dude. The 5 gifted, bro. Holy shit, thanks so much, man. Appreciate the love, dog. Ugh. Sorry if I'm ignoring chat, dude. I'm just busy DMing. But thank you so much, dude, for the gifted, bro. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, thank you. I love D&D and I understand. I appreciate it. Thanks for understanding, dude. Thank you, thank you. Demon takes a lot of work, dude. Yeah, I'm beat, man. I have a few more notes that I have in mind for this session, but it might take longer than expected. But we're gonna try to keep it at 3 hours. They did a lot of things I didn't expect. Like I didn't expect them all to separate, like split up. But that's my fault. I should have anticipated them splitting up the party. But we were able to get all three of them when they split up. We were able to get all 3 of them, so we're good. All right.
Are we muted right now?
I can mute. You want me to?
Oh no, I was just about to say like good shit, dude.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're doing a real good job, man.
You guys are doing great. I'm just trying to keep up. There's so much stuff to keep track of.
Yeah. Freeze, I like how you set up that banter with me. I like it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we're bantering. I like this.
Okay. I think we're just waiting on Peach, and then we should be ready. Dum, dum. But you guys are all doing great. All doing great. The hardest part is when you guys split the party and have to manage different groups. But you guys are doing great. It's a me problem.
I'm coming back for that instructor.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah. Merlin
Yeah.
cannot protect him.
I know you guys probably.
Oh,
Merlin.
sorry. Did you ever think of the king's name?
Yes. I put it in the Discord chat. That Wednesday. So, I already had his name. I just forgot it. I wrote down my notes and I didn't have my notes on hand.
Oh, Goldemar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got that.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Good break. Good pee pee poo poo break. Thank you, HelloFresh. All right. Let's see. Where are we now?
I'm stuffed from HelloFresh.
Hey, when'd you get that hat?
Right?
What?
Mm. She's got a hat now. Do you have a hat on?
It's a wardrobe change.
No, she had her bangs out.
Is that the map?
The map is the hat.
That's what I'm looking at. The map.
hat of...
All right, so you guys all respectfully leave your destinations and make it to the outer city. Outside the second wall of the city, to where you guys first met, at a small tavern called the Wet Torch. You all arrive one after the other, just a few minutes apart. First to arrive was Finn. You arrive, no one is there. Lola kind of greets you as you enter. The half-orc bartender that you're familiar with. She nods at you, and you go and take up a seat near the fireplace. You kind of sit where you were sitting the night before. Soon after, you notice Apollo and Sig enter in the tavern.
Hello. Over here. I got us a little spot in this area. Nice room for me, so I'm not knocking over tables. You're the first ones that I've seen all day.
Yes, there you are.
I suppose we can join him.
What do you mean? I suppose we can join me.
I'm walking over there.
Listen, you say things out loud that you think that are in your brain, and I don't know if it's just like you were born different or something like that, but like I can hear you, everybody else can hear you.
I've been hit over the head one too many times.
I don't know if you were born different.
I That's the nice PC way on stream that I learned, and it's just I love it. Anywho,
Born different.
yeah, I heard the local people in the tavern over here saying you got into a fight, you two, and got your asses handed to you.
He ran away by some wizard man.
That is not exactly what I heard. I heard you got a fist of fury, if you know what I'm saying, and man's over there ran 30 feet back and got his wind knocked out of him.
Might be a slight exaggeration.
Exaggeration. Well, I'm going to tell you what, the rumors so far in this town seem to be true most of the time, so. But we'll go by speculation.
Hearsay.
I'm starving. I heard a rumor that you picked up some food for us.
Yeah, I've been thinking I am quite
First
hungry.
off, I did go eat. Who told you I picked up food?
The same wizard man that took away the instructor.
You guys notice Atiana, Axe, and Selena all walk in into the tavern. You three notice them sitting together.
Lola.
Lola, hi dear. Your friends are waiting for you.
Yes. Also, Lola, do you have any messages for me by chance?
Sorry. Not at the moment, dear. I apologize.
I hope to be expecting something soon. If I do get something, can you please hand it to me?
Of course. If I get anything, I'll keep it for you.
Thank you so much, Lola.
Of course. You three notice them walk in.
Just like wave my hand over here.
Hey, I like Selena. I go, hey, they're over there.
Yeah, let's
Axe.
go join them.
Wait,
I could use a drink.
Axe.
Yeah.
Axe.
What's going on? What's going on? Satya.
Axe. Wait, can you remind me what their names were again?
Oh, Apollo, Sig, and Finn, Miss Atiana.
Wait, which one's which?
The lion is Apollo. The one that's half horse, half person is Finn, and then the angry man is Sig.
Centaur.
I'm not that
Oh,
angry.
sorry. Half man, half centaur.
He has
No,
amazing
not half man,
amazing
half centaur.
experience.
Centaur. Yeah, what do you expect from me? Like, of
This
course,
guy again.
No,
Is
shut
it a
up.
gift? How do you hear so well?
We're whispering to ourselves.
I
That was the whisper.
Okay. Put it this way: if you're out in the wild, and no direct correlation, am I referring to myself as a horse? But if you snap a twig, or if you can't let going, do you think that horse would run away? Or do you think it'd be like, oh, hey, look at that, I can't really see anything. We have to be vigilant. By no means I am a horse. I'm just saying, and also derogative saying, half horse, half centaur. That's arrogant. There's no... A centaur is already half man, half... We're gonna say four-legged creature at this point, so saying that would be redundant.
And your friend's not really that good at whispering.
Lola, we could use a round of drinks over here.
Of course, coming right up. And she like goes like she ducks underneath the bar, and she pops right up with like a tray of drinks, and she walks it over to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Anything else? Just let me know.
Do you still have that cucumber water?
Yes. Would you like some?
Yes, I prefer that. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Apollo.
Okay, I'll be right back. And she goes and brings back like a jug, like a glass vase. You see like little cucumbers floating in it with ice, and she puts it down, hands you gets you a cup and pours it, hands it to you, Apollo. I guess I'll just charge them to your rooms whenever you guys plan on going to bed. Or
No, we have royal partitioning from the High Chancellor. Everything is going to be free, and that's why we're here, because we're the savior of your area here, because you guys can't defend yourself. So everything will be free. Put it on his tab. Do not charge me anything.
What he
The king
said.
did say. Yeah, the king.
The king
did
actually
assure
did
us.
say we are heroes.
Axe, can you give me a glass of red wine in that
sorry,
case?
I pay
And
taxes
do.
in this city, and I don't pay quite enough for you all to be eating here free. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to take my clickety clackers there below my feet, my hooves, and stampede
Lola,
through your
we'll
nice
get it figured
establishment?
out. You will be paid, I promise.
with all
And
due
I just kind of, like
respect,
scoff, like,
whatever due respect, fuck the king, okay? You guys
Damn.
pay.
I kind of go away.
You guys
Alright,
pay what you're due. Okay?
I'm gonna lean over to
Oh, yeah.
Apollo and say, kind of like her more now.
Sorry.
You would.
You guys did help out last night, and I was able to waive last night's fee. But tonight, for the lot of you, it's 1 gold pieces. 1 gold piece, please. For 6 of you, 1 night is 1 gold. Okay? So I don't care how you divvy it amongst yourselves, but it's 1 gold.
Excuse me. Why did you say fuck the king? Like he gave us nobility status or whatever. That
Well,
thing is.
those zombies have been attacking for months, if not a year, and I didn't see any guardsmen out there to help. So, goes to show where our tax money is going, right? So, thank you
Well-
for saving my establishment and the
I go
people.
like, well, how
last night.
about this? Tomorrow we go talk to the king and we'll see.
Oh
what he can do for you.
my god, I'm gonna flicker 2 gold.
Okay,
I think we can take a moment
she
to talk to the
snacks.
king and make sure you guys are
She's-
taken care of.
okay. She snags the 2 gold, looks at it. Okay, this should cover the night and whatever you drink and eat.
Anything to keep this
But
guy
if you
from
can,
talking.
if you guys can all talk to the king, that'd be great. We'd like more security around this part of town. Looking at your map, Atiana, you guys are in the southern part of the outside wall. You guys aren't like in the walls. You guys are in the part of town that's like on the outside of the wall.
Can you repeat what you said? Because I didn't have it up and I'm not.
So right now you guys are looking at your map that you got. You guys are on the outer part of the wall. See how there's like 2 walls?
Yeah.
You guys are on the outer, like that's not protected inside the walls. You guys are in the part of town that's on the outside.
Oh, in the grass?
Yeah, like in the grassy areas on the outside. That's not within the walls. So this area is like not really well, guarded, which you guys noticed because last night with the attacks, not a lot of guards keep security around here. So Lola's like, well, if you can talk to the king, we'd like maybe another wall around this part of town, and maybe some guards and some proper security.
Can we negotiate a group discount? I mean, we're all here and clearly capable of protecting you until the king gets here.
Yes, it would have been the group discount would have been great, but your friend opened his stupid mouth, and I don't like it.
what do you
So,
mean, stupid mouth?
You are lucky he gave me 2 gold pieces.
Okay, but technically, is that a mouth?
Well,
Yes, it's a. I don't have a snout. Have you been looking at me the entire time?
but please.
I'm sorry, am I eating hay from a trough here? Am I shitting on the ground? I'll shit all over the tables if you want me
You
to.
guys hear like a ding, like a bell ring as someone else enters the tavern. You do notice walking in is another group of 6. And taking a good look at them, you see one human woman, a satyr, which is like a fawn, half goat, half man. You see a Leonin female. You see a water genasi female. You see an elf male cleric, and you see
Oh
a
my
male
God.
dwarven paladin.
That is so many people.
You see 6 people walk in, and as you all take a good look as them walking by, it's almost like a mirror image of your group, only an opposite. Instead of a centaur, you see a satyr. You see like a half man, half goat. Instead of a Leonin male, you see a female. And this, and so on and so forth. It's almost like you're looking at yourselves in the mirror, but it's a totally different group of people. They just give out that aura, like, oh man, these guys are equivalent of some
It's
sort.
fucked up that you related me to a satyr. Everybody's like, that's a female version of me. That's what you give me a half man, half goat.
Well, centaurs are rare nowadays, and thanks to some backstory, there seems to be, no mas.
I know. No ma.
Because someone wrote the backstory that way. So
I guess. Yeah, I did. I
So
did.
they're all like arguing still, and I'm gonna like nudge them and kind of lower my voice and be like, "Guys, are you seeing this?" Because it's like they stand out, the group of 6.
Yeah, they walk in and you see an elven male. He kind of bumps one of them, and you see that he like whispering, does the same thing as they walk by your group. And they kind of sit down on an opposite table.
You guys seeing this?
Yeah, they look like a bunch of cunts to me, if you ask.
Hey, that's a water genasi. She might know something.
Max, I need you to
Another
stick
elven
those.
cleric.
Yes, Miss Tatiana.
Oh,
You see the satyr kind of lean over, like they're all sitting there, like leans back and like yells over his shoulder at Lola. Oh, can we get 6 drinks here, please?
oh boy! You know that part in Hercules where he's like picking her up, and then Hercules comes and he goes, and, like looks behind him.
And Lola's like, of course, as she comes and walks over. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you make that 1 lemon water as well? Because my friend here doesn't drink alcohol. And the Leonin grabs like the lemon water. The female, she doesn't have like a mane, just like a lioness face and no mane. These ears kind of come to like a nice curl. She has like these piercings, and she's donned in like this heavy armor as well. And they just go mind their business, ordering food and enjoying themselves. Some of them kind of nudge each other and like point over at your group and whispering. You do see one of the, you do see a human, a male, human male, not a tiefling. He kind of leans. He's wearing like a duster, like a dark duster with like runic symbols over. He kind of leans over. You guys new in town? Hello.
They're talking to us.
Yeah, he's kind of waving at your group. He like leans over his chair. He's like talking to your table now.
Yeah, we just got in yesterday.
Oh. Well,
What about you?
we got in here last week. You guys
So you're always way too talkative.
you guys seem you guys adventurers?
You might call us that. After what happened last night, anyway.
And he kind of peeks over and kind of looks at you, Finn. So a centaur, huh?
Fuck off, cunt! I'm not answering your questions.
Okay.
I actually start laughing.
And you do see the satyr male, with the. Oh, it's okay, mate. Now everyone's friendly around here. It's okay. Just, I'm sorry about my friend. He's just kind of too friendly. We don't mean any trouble. And he kind of huddles back over to his table.
Finn, that was a nice one. That was actually really funny. Finn.
We have to be thank you, but we have to be careful about who we talk to. I don't know if you noticed, but that's fucking eerie, if you ask me. That's weird, okay? There's a goat, half man. There's like, he doesn't drink booze. What kind of weirdo doesn't do that? I mean, I may be a vegan, but at least I stuff my gut with the finest of ales. He must be from like the western area. But like, keep your eye on these folks. Don't
I
bring
agree
them in
with
too
Finn.
close.
You
I
know,
agree
I
with
didn't
Finn.
think I'd
Sully,
say I
I
agree
need-
with Finn, but something's weird. Something's going on here.
Thank you. Put on your fake faces. I'm not going to answer these blokes because fuck them. That's why I don't like them. But you guys just keep close and just stay vigilant, okay? I don't say a whole lot of good things every now and then, but I can tell you that there's something's up with these guys.
What's your guys' passive perception? You guys look in your sheets.
Mine's is 11.
11. Okay.
9.
Where do you see that?
Should be.
12. 12.
12.
Yeah, where is that?
It should be
right under saving throws.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
9.
Shit.
9. Okay. Atiana, what's
we are
your
not very
passive perception?
Passive perception. Which? Hold on, I'm trying to find. Passive perception. Oh, 12.
12. Okay. Those of you who have, I'll say only you, Selena, can pick this up. Just sitting at your table, you can kind of overhear the other party talking. And after Finn was like telling you guys to be vigilant, you hear on their party, you hear the satyr, guys, would just be friendly, okay? Just everyone's nice. Okay? You don't have to be vigilant or anything. Just be cautious.
I fucking hate this so much.
We're all friends, okay? Maybe they're friendly. We just have to appeal to their likeness, okay? Just everyone be nice to each other, okay? It's not every day you see other adventurers that look different, just like us, okay? So be kind. And Selena, you also hear the human male. Okay, you hear him like start talking to. Okay, so tomorrow the court's gonna see us for that special mission they have. So just make sure we get a good night's rest. Okay, so we eat our fill. We don't drink too much. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up at the courts and we get assigned that special mission. Maybe we can finally earn some good coin. And you hear like everyone else, Selena, in agreeing to him. Like, you know, everyone's kind of being aware of how much they eat, how much they drink, make sure they're not getting too crazy. But that's all you can kind of pick up while you're sitting here with your group.
Can I share with them what I heard?
You can do whatever you want.
Did you guys hear that?
I
Do
didn't
what?
hear a thing.
The
What?
male, he was just talking. Aren't we going to see the king at dawn tomorrow to receive our mission?
Yeah, what?
He was just telling
of
his
it?
group they're doing the same thing tomorrow.
There's no way.
What?
There's no way. They say that we're the only ones.
Didn't we?
You guys see,
happening?
you don't see. You don't see the elven male, like his. There's a male Eladrin at the other table. His ears kind of like twitching. And he's like, huh. And he leans over. Guys, do you hear that? These guys are also being summoned to the court. I think like, these guys are also gonna see the king. You know what? That's crazy. Yeah, dude, I just heard it just now. And he kind of like leans, like he like hunches over, like he's like lean back in his chair, trying to like listen to what you guys are saying.
Sally,
Like,
what
make eyes at
season
him
is that?
across the-
Elected?
make eyes because I can. We're like hearing back and forth.
You do notice the season. He's in winter. His skin is like a pale turquoise, and his hair is like a really dark lapis color.
Just a little lie.
And like he's like listening over and like he's like relaying to his party, guys. These guys are also gonna go see the king, dude. Yeah, I thought we were.
I can
gonna see
only
the king."
imagine both of them like leaning back,
Yeah,
right behind
both
each
of their
other.
chairs.
They're both
Lean
looking
back at each other.
Yeah.
I hate this.
And like you do see the water genasi. She always looks mad, like she's just grumpy all the time. He's like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Like, there's no fucking way that they also get invited, dude. Mr. Wesley, this is bullshit, right, Mr. Wesley? And he's like talking to the human man, dude. Like, fuck this, man.
Dude.
This is fucking bullshit.
Do we talk to them? Do we wait to see what happens tomorrow?
You know what? I'm fucking done with. Hey, you, cunts!
And the Ladrin comes to Yes. How can I help you?
With the hearing and everything, this is really weird. We know everything you're saying. You know everything that we're saying. Let's cut the shit here. You're gonna go see the king. You look just like us. What the fuck is this?
And you see the satyr like get up. Hey, everyone, calm down. Hey, listen, let's all just be friends, okay?
And you weird little goat fuck.
Hey, let's
you're
be
not
nice
like
to
me.
each other. Nice, okay? Let's be
This
nice.
is me being nice. I'm being sturdy. I'm sorry I didn't grow up in tutu land like you, prancing around picking flowers. Okay,
Wait, what's
goat
your name?
boy. I swear to Christ.
asking a satyr?
Go on. I swear to God. What's
Hey, okay. Hey, we're friends, all right? My name's
What's
Jake,
your name?
Okay, my name is Jake. All right, I'm Jake. What's your name? He's like pointing at you, Finn. What's your name? I'm Jake.
There's no way.
Adventure
You know.
time?
Fucking know.
What's your name?
Oh, that make
What's your name? Listen, we could be friends, all right? I'm kind. Listen, hey, I got this nice basket of food, okay? You know?
You go.
I
What's
bought-
in your basket of food?
All right, it's just meat products, but I bought it for my party.
We need to kill these motherfuckers right now. There's some sorcery
We
going
don't
on.
know. This could be the doing of the king. This could be
I
the
got
doing
some
of
cheese.
the king. We don't
All right,
know.
I got some nuts.
What, a test,
I
though?
got
That's
a jar of milk.
disgusting.
No, see, I'm actually
Milk?
I'm actually a vegetarian, but
Oh,
I brought this
God.
to my party. See, I was at the dining facility, and I thought, you know what, my party might be hungry, so
Wait a second. Wait. Did a small lady give you that?
small lady.
What was the lady's? Did a lady approach you, little elderly, cute little girl, you know?
Shiora? Yeah.
Oh my fucking God!
She made me this nice necklace, and he kind of
No, what?
And there's like a spoon bent to make a J on his necklace.
oh.
And I take out mine and my necklace, I rip it off and I throw it in the fire. I'll be like, that.
Hey, what? Hey, Shiora
No,
made
no.
kind heart for you. That's
I
kinda
bet she
rude.
did. And what? Let me guess. You made her some sort of weird thing out of some weird horn or something, right?
Actually played a nice tune for her on my lute. So,
Oh my God.
Hey, can I play with your
Great
loot?
music, man.
sorry. Listen, I know we're all friends and we could play. I can let you play my lute, but we just met, so let's set some boundaries. And like the water genasi kind of scoots in front of him. Yo, fuck off. Get your own lute, buddy.
Hey, no one talks to my twink like that, okay? He's mine.
Let's relax.
And I kind of get a little like, and I start like kicking my hooves and stuff like on the floorboards, like, and I'm
I get in
snarling.
front of Finn. I'm like, Finn, it's all right. I've dealt with people like her before. Do not worry.
And you
Turn
see
and just stare at the water genasi, and I just
the
like,
water genasi like scoots. Hey, Jake, it's okay. I've dealt with assholes like this before, okay? And he kind of looks at you.
And I'm sitting here like my eyes are. I'm just looking at my hands. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
I just like tilt my head and I look at her. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay, listen, Buckaroo. Okay, we just came in here. All right, we just want to enjoy some drinks. You know, have some nice laughs, enjoy some food. All right, we need this fucking half horse over here to fucking stir up shit. Okay?
Centaur, you.
I go like, whoa,
Finn.
that is rude. Actually, you can't call him a half horse. That is actually rude. I learned that from him. That's considered rude. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
we're not gonna take anything from comes out of a fucking faucet like you water bitch.
You know what?
I'm
You know
gonna
what?
nudge
Fine. And she
Apollo
like
and
she
say,
draws like a dagger.
I think you better.
And I
Okay,
take out my
okay.
swords like,
Let's.
And then
I'm
and I
gonna
go,
stand between them. I'm
They
gonna
all
stand between
stand up
them.
and draw their weapons.
We don't know what's going on. Let's figure it out. This
Yeah.
might be the king's doing.
They are equally confused. What if we need
They are
to?
just as confused
Yeah.
as us.
Be our friends.
Yeah, and the
And-
Eladrin on their side, like guys, they're lost. Okay, they don't know what's going on. All right, we're confused.
When are you guys
They're
seeing the king
confused.
tomorrow?
We're actually seeing him tomorrow morning after sunrise.
At dawn?
Yeah.
I guess this isn't a secret they were keeping from us because we're gonna be there at dawn too.
Oh well. See, guys, friends. Okay, we're friends. Agree? We're friends, right?
No one thinks this is weird.
Something.
I
don't
wouldn't
know what
say.
to
I
say.
wouldn't say
You
friends.
guys look at the Eladrin mail. You do notice he has a sigil over his like he's wearing it across his neck. So you guys can assume that it's a holy symbol of some sorts. So he's you can assume Selena, you can kind of come to the conclusion that he's also a cleric. Guys, okay, how about this? Lola, it's okay if we merge our tables together? Let's all just have a good night, you know, just enjoy some food, some drinks, get to know each other, huh? Is that okay?
Might as well. We're gonna see you in the morning anyway, and we'll figure it out then.
And we can all leave together at the same time. Okay, so let's all just Lola comes. Okay, sounds good, and she like joins these two tables together to make like a long banquet table where all 12 of you are seated at. Lola brings like food after food and drinks after drinks. You guys kind of spend the night just talking shit, not really getting to know each other. Just talking about past adventures, past things you've done. You get to know their names if you guys want. I can give you all their names right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a human man named Wesley. He's wearing like a long coat with like runic symbols on it. There's a satyr, a male satyr. His name is Jake. There's the Leonin
How do you
female.
spell satyr?
Satyr.
SATYR.
Oh my
I
god.
got that way wrong.
Yeah, so
Me
satyrs
too.
they're fawns, so they're half goat, half
Apologies.
half man.
I don't know why I thought you said satyr as in like SADER.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna walk over where I threw my little fork, and I'm just gonna be like, motherfucker.
Pick it up.
And I'm gonna like, be like, oh, this is mine. He didn't. His is Wesley, mate. You guys see that? His is. I'm gonna whisper this to Selena. I'm like, this one was made for me. Like this,
Yeah.
mine's better
It
than
was
his,
special.
right?
It was special.
It's special, right? Mine's better though. It looks better, right?
The Leonin
It's way
female, her name is
Is-
Athena.
She's water, correct?
No, this is the Leonin female.
Leonin.
The lion.
Oh, so
I
the
thought her
lion
name was
female.
gonna be like Luna or something.
Her name is
What was
Athena.
the satyr's name?
Jake.
And what is the Leona female's name?
Athena.
Athena.
The Leonin female is Athena. The water genasi female is Bailey. There's an elven male cleric. The Eladrin that you saw, that he has like the blue skin. He's in winter right now. His name is Castian. And the final member is a paladin, kind of wearing like, you can tell he's a paladin with a heavy armor with the holy sigils all over it. It's a dwarven paladin, female. Sorry, it's a female. Her name is Beretta.
Beretta.
Beretta. All right, got that into mind.
So like that night spending together, that's what you guys can you guys figure this out as you guys enjoy drinks and eating and stuff like that. Okay, this is we can't stay out too long, so Lola, one more round for the table, please. And Wesley kind of stands up the man. Cheers to new friends. Sorry for the rude introductions, and hopefully we can whatever we find out at the meeting, hopefully we can work together and become friends. The king has brought us all together for some reason, and let's all hope we can pull through for them. Cheers. And he kind of holds his glass up, and the rest of his party, they all cheers. Do you
I'll
guys
cheers anything for
yeah.
one.
Cheers to that.
Cheer? Okay.
I still
Cheers.
I keep my cup near me, and I just look over, and I'm like, I look like I'm gonna go and chug it and everything like that, but I'm just taking like horse sips, like. Be like,
He's a serious character.
or no, before that, like horse my ass.
So you all drink, and then they all turn in for the night. They leave to their rooms, their respective rooms here at the Wet Torch, and I assume you all do you guys want to find an adventuring room where you guys all stay together, or you guys all take your individual rooms?
Can we get
Well,
to
I
know
paid
each
for the
other,
damn
like
thing. Let's get a
mentors?
big room.
Okay. What was that, Atiana?
Can we get another round
Um,
of drinks? Everyone?
and Wesley's like, sorry, my group has a strict policy not to overdrink and overindulge before a mission briefing. So, but I do appreciate it. Atiana, was it? And Wesley is, it's just a human. He has like brown hair. He kind of like a 5 o'clock shadow, kind of scruffed up. You do see like some tattoos like under his neck, and he has like his coat that he wears has like runic symbols. And you can tell by spending the night like talking and chatting, you can come to the conclusion that he's some sort of spellcaster. Atiana, this Wesley guy. But he yells, "I'm sorry, we'd have to deny the drink. That one toast was all was it for the night. So you guys have a great night." And he heads out. But do you want to toast one more time with the rest of your party?
Yeah, if my party is
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
I'm always down for a toast.
Okay. The other group has already left, but you 6 stay at the table. Atiana brings the last tray of drinks that you guys can enjoy.
Finn, was it?
Yes, it's Finn. I remember your name, Artiana, but that's cool. I mean, yeah, Finn, if you have to ask me for the 3rd time in a row.
I'm sorry. I have trouble with names sometimes.
No,
That's why I do the.
I
lot of
understand, love.
nicknames.
It's okay. Yeah, Finn.
Well,
We
it makes you
we
feel
gonna
like
we
you
gonna
do.
ask me a question, or was that just like, hey, is your name Finn?
are you
Hey, Finn,
always
if
this
it make-
aggressive?
You have to learn about the people from my tribe in the Drakari Plains. We're forward, we're blunt, because the second you're not, if you're pussyfooting around like the goats, they're gone, but the little goats of where Fern Gully or wherever they come from, you die. So,
Okay, do you
yes,
see
with
any
this,
goats around here?
I
We're
did
just
see a
hanging
half
out.
man. I understand that. I'm just saying it's hard to let my. You have to also read it. Hang on, and I 1 sec, and I walk over to the side. Is there any like posters of like the arena or anything around me? Is there any like?
Yeah, there's like a bulletin board with like different like quests that people are offering, like a bounty board.
Is
And
there
there's,
any
a
like
poster
is there any like special things of like the arena of like champions and stuff there of like people that are undefeated and
Yeah,
blah, blah,
there's
blah.
like a poster next to the bounty board, and there's like a guide, like a gladiator in armor, and it's like reigning 2-time champion, and it like shows like, oh, see him now at the arena.
Am I anywhere on that board, or I can make an example if I'm not on that board?
No, you're not on that board.
Okay, so I'm like 1 sec, and I clump over, and I rip off the gladiator thing, and be like, you see this guy right here? This guy was a pussy. Okay, I beat the shit out of him on multiple occasions. Okay, I was undefeated in the gladiator arena for the years that I was kidnapped and torn from my tribe. Okay. So you would explain, or you would excuse me for kind of being on my guard. Have I been seeing bloodshed for the last couple of years? Now, my demeanor might be a little blunt, love, and I don't mean it that way. It's a term of endearment. If you see me being nice, then there's obviously a fucking problem. But know that there's no harm, no foul of the way I treat you. This is just the way I talk. Savvy?
That's the most communicative man I've ever met. So,
Centaur, but yes.
I guess I'll always get it wrong.
It's it's fine, but yes, this is why I'm forward. Okay.
And do we think that we should make a plan in case things go sideways tomorrow? Like, should we have a code word that, like, if one of us is in trouble, we say the code word and we just start attacking? Or, like,
All
I
right.
don't want to assume the worst of the king, but he's clearly lied to us. He told us we were basically his only hope, and now there's our twins are like they're us.
All right. Obviously, I am not
But-
the most sneaky of type. Is any of you a little bit more, can sneak around, good with listening, or maybe we can somehow get some sort of information of what's going on? Because there are people that have to know that the king was doing something like this. I feel it's a trap. I don't like it one bit.
I'm gonna side eye him and point at my heavy armor.
Okay.
I
Obvious.
mean, we'll be in public. I mean, I
Have
think
you ever
he
heard
needs
of
us.
public executions? That happens in public.
I think he needs us, but I also think he's not being truthful.
I think this is all a setup.
Something reeks of deception.
I think Artiana's completely correct. I haven't been in formal civilization my entire life instead of what I've known for the arena, but I do know one thing, is coincidences do not happen accidentally.
There's a reason for everything, I agree. Yet
So, Selena, you're like magic and shit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hang on. So, yeah. So you're like magic and shit. Do you know like any spells or something to like kind of figure out what the fuck's going on or what?
Tomorrow I may be able to perceive something, but I do think we'll have to go. Maybe we can be armed, stay vigilant, be prepared, have a code word like you said.
Okay, all right. Now, if they take away our weapons, I'm not fucking doing that. But if they take away your weapons, I think a lot of you guys, what we used to do in our tribe, it's called keistering, right? We just kind of go back.
I am not shoving my morning star in my ass, Centaur.
I'm sorry, do you have any better things that we should do then? Because I'm out of options. It's either we get attacked there, or maybe everything's rainbows and butterflies. You know, maybe everything's fine, and they want us to group together with those fucking B tier of us, okay? I haven't read any books, but from what I've heard from children in the last couple of days, is that we're the fucking main characters, and I'll be fucking damned if I'm not the main character here, because if we're not, one of us are dying. One of these groups, they're fucking okay. I've heard about it, and I'm not about to be doppelgangered by some fucking goat.
I agree.
Thank you. I think, like you said, if anybody has any options, we should just stay vigilant. Code word may be working well, yes, but what happens if they get us? You know, I got an idea. We find the orphans and we'll pay them little gold pieces, right? Just a couple gold pieces. And it can be our scouts and stuff. So if anything goes wrong, they can like whistle and we get the fuck out of here. Do any of you know any orphans? Are there any like kind of bands of orphans running around with like switchblades and like bandanas?
I used to be an orphan.
Yeah, we fucking know. Anybody know? I'm sorry if you didn't have parents. My bad. My parents were really loving, but I'm sorry that you had a shitty child.
My caretaker died.
Yeah, well, that's still not parents. But anyway, everybody raise their hands who had parents. Okay, cool. But if anybody, maybe we should get some outside help, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that would be really helpful.
Okay.
Leonin, what say you?
I've heard a lot of talking.
Okay, then
Very
give
little
your.
action.
What do you think? What do you want to do for this?
You're planning for a future where everything goes wrong.
Yes,
Yes?
of course, everything does.
I agree.
You saw the dark mirror version of ourselves and got
Yes.
scared.
I am not fucking scared of that.
And what are you planning for?
Annoyed.
What am I planning for? I'm planning for an entire kingdom of pussies who are about to draw swords on us and make us do something because we are obviously, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're kind of here beyond our will. We are here mesmerized by free drinks and beers and little children who I gave lots of meat to that was supposed to be for you. Doesn't matter. Like we're here, but we can't leave.
So far, you're the only ones who's betrayed us.
I just told you that I gave you meat. I'm sorry. Should I not be giving gifts to orphans? Should I not be giving little meat treats to little
Just
children?
not getting to like you.
But why are you involving the children?
Because they looked hungry. They looked good. And if you didn't remember, I accidentally made a kid in a wheelchair cry, and I kind of felt a little bad. So I gave them meat. Here, I'm sorry. Let me just go back over to the little school children that, you know, like our friend over here that had no parents, and take away the meat. Would you like that?
I think it's a little late for that now.
No, exactly. Well,
But
I mean, I
You
could
know
send a
the-
carrier pigeon over to the kingdom of HelloFresh. Everybody, this stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. Great food. Really good. Back to the show.
Yep.
Do you want me to send it? Any?
Lola,
Yeah, I knew it was
Lola
coming.
walks up. I wasn't sure the accommodations or arrangement, but I did set aside an adventuring party room for you all. It's going to be a tight fit with your centaur friend, but it should do the trick. She hands you the key, Atiana.
Thank you. You guys don't have a barnyard?
We do have a stable on the outside.
I mean,
I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm sure your centaur friend would love the accommodations of the Wet Torch if he were to be on the inside.
yeah, Atiana.
I was just trying to think of something larger for yourself.
maybe ask for a bigger room then instead of putting me out in the barn. But thank you, I appreciate it. Is there stairs going to this room?
No, it's on the first floor. I kept you in mind, good
I
sir.
think we can all snuggle in there.
It only has 2 beds, but there's a sofa and plenty of floor space. I can bring some cots in if you guys would like. There's blankets and everything, but your room is ready, by the way. So please feel free to finish up your drinks and your food here and make your way. If you need anything, I'll be at the bar. She walks
I
Thank
in.
gave
you.
her 2 gold, right?
Yeah, you gave her 2 gold.
Okay.
I think we just need to relax, like you said. Now I'm calming down. The whiskey's hitting me. Feeling good. Let's just take a nice little sleep tonight, figure out a plan in the morning, and go from there. But my idea, it's a trap. There's going to be bloodshed. I'm willing for it. I'm okay with it. But I feel like we'll get better justification in the morning.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I think we wait and see.
Okay.
Okay.
You all make your way to the adventuring room downstairs.
Does,
Yeah.
I was about to say, does everyone go into the room except for Miss Atiana?
You tell me, Atiana, did you trail behind everyone else? You lead the way?
Yeah, I'll head into the room.
Before we head in, I kind of like nudge the bartender. I'm like, do you have like a bushel of hay or something?
Oh.
You know, maybe a trough of water that we can kind of get in there.
There's a tub inside your room.
Is it tub?
It's a
Cool.
tub.
Is,
But
there, is there a way I can get a little thing of hay?
I can
maybe?
pull some bales of hay from outside from the stable into the room.
Don't tell anyone. Can you just like?
I'll leave them
Kinda
by
like
you.
one.
I'll leave them by your window, and you feel free to drag them in whenever.
What if I love?
Of
Once
course.
again, and I'll take out a gold piece, and I'm like, this is for the hay.
Of course. And she like winks at you, puts it in her pocket, and she kind of like snaps her fingers and gestures at someone out to get the hay outside.
Nice.
Thank you, Lola.
I go next to Tatiana, kind of whisper, say, Tatiana, hey, I'm kind of a little bit worried, especially after everything Finn said. Mind if I just stay on watch tonight? I got enough rest.
As long as you're certain that you're fully rested and you're capable of doing it, I don't see a problem with that. And honestly, I am kind of worried of some of them because they seem very eager to want all this information from us, but we have no idea who they are.
Don't you worry, Axe is on the job.
Okay. You all make your way to the room, and as soon as you all get in, you all, some of you take the bed. There's only 2 beds. They're like queen size beds. So let me know who takes the beds. And there's 1 sofa. Let me know who takes the sofa. And the rest of you are on the floor.
Are we all in the room right now?
Yes, you're all inside the room.
And I'm like, oh, there's a big room. I'm just gonna kind of open the window here, and I'm just gonna be like, whoa, do you guys see this? There's hay. There's hay out. A perfectly good bushel of hay out here. Like what? I mean, it would be a shame if I let this hay go to waste. You know, I mean,
Sounds comfy.
it sounds very comfy. Anybody, you know, it's fine, right? Like you guys don't mind. Like I'm just gonna. It's not a big deal to me, but I mean, it's nice.
No one
I don't
else
have a
sees
bed.
it, just you,
Bring it
Finn. Only you see this, Finn, since you're at the window. Do you see like the helper? Like he's pulling the last bale of hay, and you're like, oh, I need it. Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like,
Okay. He drops it and he scurries off.
be like, whoa, this is insane. I mean, it's a shame to go waste. I guess I'm just gonna have to lay on it here. I mean, you know, when in Rome.
You
I just kind of like.
pull it inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess Finn has his own bed of hay inside the room. It's a relatively large room, so 2 queens and there's a sofa and some floor space. So who's taking the beds and who's taking the
Well,
sofa?
that leaves 4 of us. We could each bunk up together.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
I go-
I don't know.
I go
how-
like, I prefer to just sleep next to the door. Sleeping on nice beds doesn't do well for me.
I'm gonna unroll my bedroll and sleep on the floor,
Okay.
since that's what I'm used to at the college or at the tower.
At the tower, yes. Okay.
Perfect. The ladies will take the beds.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sig, do you want the other bed?
I suppose so. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Apollo, there's plenty of this crazy unnatural bale of hay if you want some of my hay.
No, that's too soft for me.
All right, cunt. It's fine. I mean, you know, whatever. And I'll just, kind of.
What is this cunt you keep speaking of?
It's a derogatory term.
Don't explain.
No, I mean it's just I was raised that way. I mean everybody is like, I don't know. In my natural tongue, like cunt means like guy or you. Or it could mean hey you or loved one, or like hey cunt, you know, give me a drink, and that'd be like hey you, give me a drink. Your mom could be a cunt. You know, it's just you know, universal word or something. It has many meanings. It's Drakari. You probably never heard it before.
I just go like, oh, so Finn, we would call you a cunt.
I am not a fucking cunt. And I grab him by the shirt like that.
He's heavy. He is heavy. It's gonna take a.
I'm a centaur.
He is he's an earth genasi. He's made of stone.
He's a rock.
He's
okay,
a rock.
then I just kind of take his fabric.
You can, but like it's a tough lift.
It's a tough lift, and I'm like, I am not a cunt. And then everything is. Did he just call me a cunt? Anyway, everything is dialectual and tone wise. Okay, there's a big difference between cunt and cunt. You understand now?
Oh, so and I deep boy, I'm like, so when you're angry at someone, you say cunt, but when you're friendly with someone, you say cunt.
I've never been so offended in my natural born life of 200 years of a man saying that to me. Go outside now.
Finn, I'm gonna need you to lay your hands off of Axe, please.
You're right. You're right.
Dear
I'm
God,
just
what have you
saying
taught
it's a
him?
universal term, so just watch how you say it, okay? I can say it. You can't say it.
Gotcha.
Can we get some
got it.
sleep? I am exhausted.
While they're having this argument, I'd like to be sitting on my little bedroll there and cleaning my short sword.
Okay.
But I will tell them, I'll be like, I'll teach you one day the dialect on how to use it correctly so you don't offend anyone.
Thank you. Would appreciate that a lot.
I got you, pal. And I slap him. I think it's a normal slap on the back, but I guess I'm just like whiplashing my hand on him.
Okay.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage.
2 bludgeoning?
Do you want to hurt him?
No.
Oh god.
You tell me your intentions and I'll make you roll. Okay, so you put him down and he sits by the door to pull his security. Finn, you gather yourself at the hay, at the bales of hay. Sig on one bed, or Sig on the couch. Atiana, Selena on the 2 beds. Apollo on his bedroll. Axe by the door. As soon as Sig, Atiana, and Selena, as soon as you guys lay down in your respective resting areas, you instantly fall asleep. Finn, you like curl up in the bale of hay, and you just fall asleep instantly. Apollo, sharpening your knife, you're trying to like stay awake and just get this sharpen this, get it over with before you fall asleep, but you can't help but drift away and knock out. Axe, trying to stay vigilant at the door and pull security. Your eyes get heavy and you fall asleep at the door.
Is there a way for me to roll to attempt to keep myself awake?
Sorry. You fall asleep.
Okay.
You all drift away into La La Land and fall asleep. Selena, you wake up once again in a sea of stars.
Selena, my child. I need you to wake up.
Celestian, what's happening?
Wake up.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is he doing that like Moe's fades thing? The wake up. Wake
I
up.
got a 7.
7.
It's a creepy ass voice.
Run. Run.
Selena, please. Wake up.
This is your final try. Give me one more wisdom saving.
16.
16 will do it. You wake up. And it is maybe you woke up just in time after sunrise. But looking outside and looking at and getting a feel for the time, you're late
Ooh.
to the summoning. And your party members are fast asleep.
Can I wake them up?
You
Are
can do
they
whatever
out
you want.
naturally?
You tell me what you're doing.
I'm just gonna like yell, wake up, we're late, and rush around trying to like shake them awake.
Okay.
Like,
You shake up every single one of them awake.
yeah.
Okay, you all wake up and Selena's like panicking and she's shaking you guys up. And you guys all like come to, you guys like bags under your eyes.
I don't remember falling asleep. What the heck happened?
Ax,
We're just
I thought you
supposed
said
to
you're
be
gonna
on
hold
watch. Thank
I
you.
was watching, but something happened and I couldn't stay awake.
Ax, I asked you if you were capable.
There's some trickery
sorry.
involved.
Yeah,
I
watching
feel
the
like
back
I
of his
was-
eyelids.
You guys
was
are
something.
late. It's you guys
We
are
gotta
about
go.
you guys are at
We
this point it's about you guys are about 30 minutes late and you guys are still on the outside of the wall.
Grab
Get all my
everything,
stuff
let's go.
on.
Okay.
Let's get going.
You guys all don your armor, get your gear together. It takes a couple of minutes. So you guys like time is of the essence as you guys kind of rush out of here. Is anyone here proficient in Arcana or Medicine?
I have to check.
Arcana.
Oh, I am.
I am.
The proficiencies.
Yes, proficiencies. If it's
see
if,
if
if,
the
if you're
little-
And
if you're
insight
if,
religion.
if you're proficient in Arcana or Medicine, it'll be like colored in. Or if you're half proficient, that'll do too. If any of you guys have that,
Yeah.
I have Arcana.
okay.
Proficient in
well.
Arcana.
Both you guys, anyone are proficient in Medicine? No. Okay. Roll Arcana
Is that
checks,
just
both
under
of you.
like features and traits?
It'll be under
No,
skill checks.
it's in your main. Yeah.
20 plus 1.
Okay.
It's 20.
You see all the
Not
like the
20.
list. It says acrobatics, animal. So if there's like a circled in circle next to you,
Yeah, it'll be
that
like
means it's
athletics,
proficient.
acrobatics. If you see medicine,
I
Arcana.
have Arcana.
Okay, roll me Arcana check, please. 20 plus 1 for Sig. Great.
13.
13. Okay. Atiana.
Am I doing a
Arcana.
Arcana check?
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. You guys, as you guys are rushing out and you guys pass by the table that you guys are sitting at, you three can recall the last night when you guys are drinking and something. Some of you guys have come to the conclusion that maybe you guys' drinks were magically tampered with. Sig and Selena, you guys definitely have this gut feeling that your drinks have been tampered with last night. Atiana, you have a suspicion, but you can't really, based off your role, you can't really come to that conclusion. But Sig and Selena, you guys.
Would
You
I
guys-
know what it was?
We'll say it's the Arcana version of being roofied.
Our drinks were spiked.
I go like,
I
drinks
feel
for
it
what?
too.
I had
There's
a
no reason
feeling.
to trust those.
You guys walk. You see
I
Lola.
knew.
Aren't you guys supposed to be? Your friends left about an hour ago.
and
Lola,
you
has
let them
anyone
spike
else-
our drinks.
Has anyone else
sorry.
had any chance to? Did our drinks come straight from you?
Well, they did come from me, but the magical fellow in the other party, he's the one who made the order.
What
We'll deal with
exactly
you
did
later.
he order for us?
He ordered the ale and the lemon water and the cucumber
The
water.
human?
Yes.
The
Well,
exact.
good thing we're on our way to meet him.
Okay. Well, they left about an hour ago, so you guys are late. So, good luck. And she just continues cleaning your glasses. We'll say you guys all rush your way to the capital.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys all rush your way there. It takes you guys another couple of minutes to get to like in the second wall and into the courtroom. You guys barge the doors open, and you do see the High Chancellor Moore. You see the King's advisor Yelra, and you see the King. You see the King there as well as he looks at you all, and the advisor. It's the elvish man with the dark coat and the silver hair with like the widow's peak. He met you two on the training grounds, Apollo and Sig. He greets it. Well, you guys are late. Your competition has already left. So, the High Chancellor will give you all your briefing. And please, don't fuck it up. The High Chancellor comes, sorry guys, you guys are a little late. Okay, I told you guys to be here at dawn. You're making me look bad.
More.
Our
What is
drinks.
this about competition? We were just told we're the only ones
Well,
that can help you.
well, you were, and then the King's advisor, Yelra, he found another party just as capable. They show divine prowess as well. And so the king, not wanting to reward both parties, he wanted you all to both meet here and set up a little competition, and whoever wins will be granted this task. But nevertheless, the task is as such. You guys are in a race. The first one to retrieve an artifact deep within the outskirts of the city will be rewarded with the task. So your competition has about an hour ahead of you. Okay, so you are all to head southeast of the wall. The cult responsible for the undead summonings house an artifact that we believe that they are using to summon the undead. But because the King's Guard aren't capable of divine magic, we found it best to find adventurers who are capable, and that's where your party comes in, and that's where the other party comes in. So
the other party gets to know it's a competition, but we don't.
Oh, well, you were all supposed to meet here at sunrise, but you guys are about an hour late.
Our drinks were
What do you think the
tampered with.
king would have to say about his other band of heroes
well,
drugging our drinks?
The king summoned you all here, but it is the king's advisor who represents that party. I represent your party. I'm the High Chancellor, and the king's advisor, Yelra, the shady man over there in black, he represents the other party. It's me versus him, and the king decides the winner. But you guys are late, of course, and it's not our fault. You guys should be more punctual and show up on time. So, are you guys still interested in this task?
I have an idea, everybody. I'm sorry.
Ben.
Do you guys just not want to fucking do this? You guys just want to say, fuck him? You know, they got their champions. We can go
I thought
do it.
we were supposed to be going after the Wishmaker for the king. Now we're in a competition.
Yeah, fuck him.
You don't
Yeah.
have to, but all our notes and archives and details regarding the Wishmaker and her whereabouts do reside with us. So you can choose not to. It's totally up to you.
We could fucking leave right now, guys.
It'd be
We can go.
unfortunate.
It would be, because, you know, you're kind of a dick. But, guys, we can go
I'm not
to
the one
another
that showed
town.
up late, good sir.
We were obviously cheated.
I heard that you ravaged the salad bar. I heard that you ate 2 hours worth of food at the king's dining courts.
Yeah,
The least you
because
could do is humor us and take this task.
I know,
We're
but
wasting time. We can deal
And
with this
you
later.
couldn't even show up on time. So if I'm the asshole, then I apologize. But you're making me look bad in front of the king.
Okay, we were frustrated, but at the end of the day, this was to help the city, to stop the undead from invading.
Allegedly.
And at the end of the day, we may make money, obtain land. Should we try?
I highly doubt that now.
Yes, and by taking the quest, you continue to get access to our resources. If you don't, then I'm sorry. You're on shit's luck.
I mean, there's
Thanks.
plenty of other big cities. We can just go
I-
there.
There are,
I
but
think
this is
we
the
should
capital of the
go.
republic, and the king's word goes very far in this republic. And
I'm
I,
with
as the
Sully
High
on this one.
Chancellor, and this being a democracy, I do feel like you would love my vote in these matters.
Atiana, you want to give it a go?
Of course. Another journey with you is my favorite.
I'm with whatever
I
Miss
already
Akiana,
come-
Miss Selena.
Let's go,
wants.
Apollo.
Yeah,
They're wasting
giving my word
time.
to the king.
Okay.
If Finn wants to leave us, then he can leave us. The rest of us, let's move on.
Finn, drop the act and just let's do it.
Finn, it would be a good story to tell.
I will not tolerate
And-
this deception any longer.
And Finn, you remind me of that satyr fella. He had quite the same accent as you.
I go like, Finn, if it makes you feel any better, that guy is, as you say, a cunt.
At the end of the
I-
day, don't we want to find
My-
out more?
My cunt. Yes, I will go on this adventure. And I smack him in the back, and I'm just
am
like,
very familiar with the lingo of the plains, so I'm very embarrassed, and this is very awkward for you guys to be using that word in front of me. But regardless, you will take the task. Do you have a map prepared?
We would love a map. Do you have it in form of a
Wait.
JPEG?
Oh, look, there's a map in Atiana's pocket.
Wait, didn't you say I had one too?
Let me grab that. You have a map of the continent of this.
Of the whole area.
She has a map of the city. Oh wait, so let me grab that map from your pocket real quick. He grabs your map, he opens it up. Okay, so the cult has set a base here, and he circles this area southeast of the city. There's like a windmill area and like a bunch of buildings next to it. We believe the cult is to be set up shop here. There is an artifact that you are after. You must retrieve it and bring it here so we can further study how they are summoning the undead using this artifact. But the other party, the Blue Mace, they do have a head start on you all. So, yes, I don't know what they came up with the name. They seem to be, to be honest, they seem like a bunch of posers, okay? They seem like a bunch of posers if you ask me. But they said they're called the Red Mace. That's their party name. Do you guys have a name for your group?
You mean the Blue Mace?
Well, the party that just left an hour ago, they're the Blue Mace. That's the name they're going by.
Can we think of one while we're on the way to this objective?
Okay, just do whatever you want, but please go. And he kind of shoos you off into the direction of this place he circled on your map, Atiana. You do notice as you guys leave, the King Advisor Yelra, that elven figure with the dark coat and silver hair and the widow's peak, he kind of looks over the High Chancellor. I'm disappointed in your lot. My lord, King, are you sure we want to trust such a mission as these band of misfits? I mean, they may be able to summon the power of the great divine, but they don't really seem like the lively bunch. And the king looks at Yelra and says, I have faith in them. May the best party win. And the camera zooms out as you all make your way towards the outskirts of the city. You guys get, it's a couple of minutes as you guys run at full speed to kind of make your way and kind of beat the other team to the punch. You guys get to the outskirts of the city. You do see the homes here are very much like the ones near the Wet Torch. They're not really as pristine. They're kind of run down. As you guys get closer and deeper into this part of town, the smell and there's like a foul smell in the air. Yeah.
I sense more deception. Did you hear what he said? He said we complete this task and we remain able to access the assets. What? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean?
We were told one thing. Now we were told another. We were told we would gain things permanently.
Well, now we just have to compete for him.
Yeah, you were told if you take the task, if you accept it, you guys get access to all these perks. Upon completing, you do get rewards.
What I'm saying is that he's gonna make us our little, his little hound dogs. That's what it makes me feel like. That's what they want. They want little hound dogs, little pets that they can control. I don't like that.
No.
That's what it makes me feel or think of.
I respect your feelings, but what I just observed is something I saw in my father's throne room. Politics. Both our representatives just want power from themselves, and they're using us to get to that. But I don't think they want us just to be lapdogs. They want us to win, just so that they look better.
I will not stand for deceit. I'll just keep going.
Okay. As you guys enter deeper into this part of town, you do smell this foul stench. Similar to the smell you guys smell on the first day you guys were in town, the smell of the undead. This foul smell is richer and it's greater here as you guys get deeper and deeper towards the marked area on Atiana's map. Soon enough, you guys stumble upon, as you guys getting closer, you guys stumble upon a small building. And Atiana, looking at your map, this seems like the exact spot that is marked.
What spot?
Where you guys have to go and retrieve the artifact. You guys seem to have reached your destination. It is a small, like, rundown house at the edge of town. You guys notice that there are, like, you do see, like, a bunch of undead, dead zombies, like, just like they've been, like, cut into pieces, and you guys can assume that the other party have made their way through here already, by the number of dead zombies you guys see laying on the ground.
Wow, those guys really put in work.
They did our work for us.
This place reeks of evil.
Really? It just smells like trash and dead bodies.
You're a rock.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Shall we go in?
yeah, do you guys enter? Approaching the building, like, as you get closer, the smell gets heavier and heavier, and more bodies, you notice, are piled up, like, closer towards the building. You see scorch marks of spells that have been casted, arrows in the ground. You see cuts and slashes everywhere, on the walls and on the corpses that scatter over the ground.
Is there any indication on the ground of, like, you know, if it was that party, if they left
Give me a
behind,
perception check.
Is there a note on what to do? Like, what are...
You are to retrieve an artifact.
Yeah. From the cold
What is
war.
the name of the artifact?
I'll give you a brief
20
20
or 19.
Okay.
19.
All right, let me brief. So when you guys arrived at the courtrooms, the other party left before you. You're on a race. It's whoever finds and retrieves the artifact first. That's where you guys are sent to. So
Oh
you-
no, I understood that. I
Uh-huh.
just didn't understand if we knew what we're to, like, how to get the artifact.
It's believed
don't
to
know that
be
yet?
in this building that's circled on your map. I'll say that he took your map. He's like, oh, look, there's a map in your pocket. He grabs it out and he circles where you have to go.
Can we see if there's an alternate entrance, or do they have to come back out for where they came?
Well, use your same perception to, like, scout out the building. This building, it's like a small house. It has one entrance. There's windows. If maybe it's possible they can jump out a window or jump into it.
But if
as
we're
for
Do Finn's
door,
perception?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm using this perception to kind of explain to him. So,
Okay.
with your perception, you find there's only one door to the building, one entrance, one exit. Looking at to see if this is them, you do notice, like, footprints on the ground. You do notice these hoof prints. With that 20, you can, like, oh man, this is probably that satyr that was here. He has, like, his footprints are, like, kind of scattered around as if he was, like, you know, fighting these zombies or whatever, and all these other footsteps seem to trail into the building.
So there's only one way, 100% one way out.
Using your
Windows.
perception to, like, scout it out, there's specifically one door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows.
Okay. I may be a little out of step. I don't know how you guys do things in your lands or, like, anything like that. But two things. One, this could be a trap. They could be in there and they could fucking die, which would be awesome. Number two, they come back out and we fucking kill them and take the artifact. And then be like, hey, we also killed these guys. We're super strong and shit. Have the artifact, and we don't even have to worry about the competition. They do the work for us. We don't have to get hurt. We set up some fucking booby traps out here. They come out. I want that fucking satyr's head on a pike. Okay? It's a win-win situation. They might be good guys. They may have had, like, oh, I don't know about good guys spiking drinks, but we could fucking kill them.
You guys didn't even want to join this competition. Now we want to kill the people who did.
Well, I mean, my buddy over here, I'm going to say him, use cunt in the right way, which is, if you don't know, in my Drakari terms, is a term of endearment. It's kind of like a friendship thing. It's kind of like a handshake. Don't let that go to your head. But all I'm saying is, we're here. We need this contract. We're not going to fuck off to another city because the king, and these guys seem like complete dickheads. So I'm totally cool. I mean, one of them's made of water. I mean, you just throw some dirt on it, turns into mud. We have a guy made of fucking rock. You're kind of like a god chick. We have an angry little man over here. We have Artiana and her little flower boy right there. And then me. We could kill them and take it. Savvy? Anybody object? Anybody object to murder?
Yes,
right?
I object. We're not killing
I
this
don't
party
think
of
we
innocent
should
people
kill
to save the
anybody.
town.
All right. It was just an idea, but if it backfires, I don't want to hear.
Why
Hey,
can't we
Finn."
just like make a net and like trap? Why can't we just trap them? Why do we have to kill them?
If there's only one exit, we could
And
just
the
simply
door
wait for
is
them to
open. I'm
emerge.
sorry, I didn't explain to you. With your perception of 20, when you're scoping the house, the door was left open.
Okay, obviously, and they might be setting a trap for us. They got here an hour early. Something could happen. Yes, we can trap them in a net, but then they're still alive, which I guess that's okay. But like, murder is an option. Okay, just pointing that out. It's just kind of a thing, you know. In the Drakari Plains, we kill people all the time if they're dicks.
I don't know if you've noticed, but that goes against both of our creeds. You're on
Okay,
your own.
then you capture them and I'll kill them.
I'm gonna look at Apollo. Like,
You're not breaking your oaths
sorta
and all.
just
You guys are good.
disgust her. That's not quite how it works.
All right, fine. You know what? Let's go into the creepy undead trap house and potentially have like a weird banter with them. Maybe get the artifact come out or whatever. But I'm just saying, I vote murder. But okay.
My weapons act in self-defense, or in the smiting of evil. I do not take innocent blood.
That Satan
Regardless
doesn't
of the way
drink
it looks,
booze.
okay?
Do you think that's not an evil person? Do you trust someone who doesn't drink a good booze at the end of the night?
I don't drink booze.
Well, you're
I
made
don't.
of rock. It'll like turn you into diamond or something like that. I don't know how magic earth stuff works, but that's what I assume.
That was Apollo.
I'm a Leonin.
I just go.
He's a lion.
Oh, he's the lion. That's weird. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
We're wasting time again.
Okay, fine. Let's
Let
go.
her just
Let's
see
go.
what
We
this
were already behind.
before
Let's
it's
go
done.
in.
I go like,
Okay.
before we go through this door, can I check to make sure that they didn't put any traps? Wouldn't it make sense for them to actually like try and kill us if someone came in from behind?
Well, they've already drugged us.
Let me check.
Smart
for
thinking,
traps.
X.
Perfect idea. Check for traps. That's brilliant.
All right. What would I need to roll to check?
Investigation, if you want to check the door for traps before you enter.
Sweet. I'm proficient at
Your character came out when you said that. Oh, I'm proficient in that. Haha.
that.
I can do that.
13.
13. Checking the door like you're like wiping your hands along the frame. No traps.
I kind of just like push the door slowly.
Okay, the door was like left open, like canted open a little bit. You kind of push the rest of the door open, like. Looking in, it's dark. There are like few dimly lit torches in the corner, and opening it, like the foul smell just like kind of rushes out at you. Looking in, you see about like five more dead zombies in the living room area.
Hey guys, they're dead.
No traps. Do you want to go in?
I step in and I go like, yep, no traps from what it looks like.
Can I see farther in through the door with my dark vision?
You walk
Like, am I
in.
able to see?
It's like a large living room space that kind of shares the kitchen and like a dining table at the center. There's like a small sofa on your right hand side, and at the far end of this living room are two doors, one to the left and one to the right. The one to the right is like kicked open, like you can tell it's been like broken open. It's like caved in, and the one on the left is shut. And there's like another closet door, like a little slender door onto the right that you can assume is like a storage closet of some sorts.
So there's like the shut door is the only way forward.
There are three doors in this room. One to like in front of you. There's two doors at the opposite wall. One on the left side of the wall, and one on the right that's caved in. And immediate to the right of that door is a smaller door that you can assume is a storage closet. Let's do this. Let me show you.
Bring out the MS Paint.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's
MS Paint
do
look crazy.
this. Let's do. Let's do.
I want to roll to intimidate anybody behind those doors.
Here is what you're seeing. So you walk in through this door, and there are two doors on the opposite side. One is shut, and this one is caved in. So let me go ahead and delete it.
Anyone feeling brave to try this left door?
No, I think it's a trap.
Yeah, there are two
Well.
doors.
Well, it can't be a trap, can it? Where else would they have gone?
And I just kind of like limber up. You hear me like crack my back and like move my hoofs like, and I start walking over to it.
Okay.
And I kind of like put my ear up to it. And
The left
I
door?
take-
The closed one?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I take my big battle, thunk, and I'm holding it with one arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of like just a little bit like stand up on my back legs and kick it with my front legs open and like
Like door swings open, and you notice that inside this room, it's like a sleeping quarters. There are 6 cots, other random equipment like portraits and pails. It's for the most part, it's void of human life. You do see there is like a half-eaten corpse on the floor. What's wearing like these dark robes, like almost like cultist robes, but he's dead.
So there's a bunch of bunk beds in little beds in here, and there's like a dead guy that's like half eaten.
They must have gone through the caved-in door.
Or there could be a trap door somewhere in this under the beds or something like that. I saw that in some hieroglyphics of Horsiana Jones. It's a good story my mom used to tell me.
Roll me investigation if you want to check for traps, Finn.
So I don't want to do that. So can I tell the little man to do that? Hey,
I can check for traps again.
Can you please check for traps and like trap doors or anything like that? Just because looking for things is I got these hooves.
Yeah,
so.
no problem at all.
Okay.
I don't fucking want to do that.
Roll me investigation inside this sleeping quarters.
13 again.
13. Walking in, taking a good look around, like lifting up all these different cots and checking the floorboards, like kind of scooting this dead body that's in the center of the room away. There seems to be no trap. Seems to be just regular sleeping quarters. And we'll use your roll to look at the dead body as well. He seems to be wearing like some sort of cultist robes. There's like a huge chunk of his neck and shoulder missing.
Can I roll survival to know if it was like a certain type of animal or beast?
Yeah.
Or would that be-
Are you proficient in survival?
Yes.
All right, roll for me. We'll say with your proficiency being, being so proficient, you can kind of tell what bite this is.
19.
19. It seems to be like he's been. It's hard to tell, but they almost look like human teeth marks that have been like just eating at him repeatedly, like chunking down from his neck down to his shoulder.
I kind of look at the dead body and just turn around and I look at everyone. Guys, do y'all know if that group is a bunch of cannibals?
Or it could be
Cultists?
zombie marks. Could be zombie as well.
Yeah.
Not gonna rule that out with your
Considering
19.
there's zombies on the floor, I feel like maybe that's how they met their end.
Yeah. But it's
Can
not
we-
bad to roll. It's not bad to not roll out that they could be cannibals.
That's true. Can we maybe investigate the cave-in? Maybe some perception or something?
Yeah. Whoever wants to check in the caved-in door here.
I guess.
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Yeah. You cast Divine Sense.
So how would that work? Because it's till the end of my turn, but we're not in combat.
Is there a timer? It should be somewhere like 10 minutes or something like
Yeah, it says till the end of my turn.
that.
Since we're out of combat,
That'll
I'd still be able to
be-
cast that, correct?
Yeah, you can cast it once. Okay.
4 times.
You detect. Let me see if it detects this one thing that I have.
It is
Detect good and evil, right? What are you casting?
Channel Divinity.
And what is it? What's the channel?
Oh shit, no, Divine Sense.
Okay. Okay.
It's I can detect good and evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you sense anything affected by hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total.
Divine Sense.
I think the music is getting a little funky.
Okay, I'm gonna
Might have to
restart.
restart stream.
Yeah, I'll restart this. Thank you. It's gonna get a little funky for a while.
No, just a few minutes.
Okay. Let's see. Divine sense detect. Was it detect good and evil? Was it divine sense?
It
what?
says you can't. It's divine sense. It says as an action you can detect good and evil. It's not casting good and evil
Okay.
or detection of good.
What's
and
the
evil.
radius?
It's my 60 feet.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's taking a while. Sorry, guys. I just have to look up the specific thing that I have. Here, kitty cat.
Yeah, she wants out, but I can't let her. She wants to be on the desk.
Affected by the hollow spell or the location of any celestial fiend undead. You do detect undead like behind you in the rest of the town, but nothing in this building. Yeah, that's all you get. You do detect undead, but there's nothing in this building that is... I'm sorry, you do detect undead. You detect 3 below.
And it
On
says
the
I know
other
the
side?
location of them.
Below you.
Oh,
And I'm gonna sniff the air and just look straight down below us. This foul stench comes from below us.
there are no trapdoors.
My senses never fail me. There's got to be some way. A basement. Can anyone break through the floor?
I kind of go like,
I'm gonna look at Finn or the Genasi.
I can probably break it.
You did. It is far below you.
What? It's up. Oh, okay. Shit.
It
I
is.
think we should work on this cave
It's about. I will say like 50 feet below you. Maybe 40. It'd take you a while if you're trying to dig down there.
It's quite the distance. There's got to be something down here.
My question is, where is this other party? They
Yeah.
clearly.
Roll me perception, Selena.
Is that the Okay.
Look for the perception under your skill checks. So it'd be like athletics, acrobatics, religion, arcana. Roll me perception.
13.
13. You do notice like the footprints from the outside, they kind of trail off into this door that's been caved in. You do notice like a set of hoofs as well. You can assume it's the satyr from the other party, and other pairs of footsteps that kind of march their way into this door.
Look here, there's footprints. They went through the cave and must have gone behind them.
Well,
No doubt an attempt to stop us.
or perhaps something ill became of them.
Could they be trapped?
I don't see why I would sense these beings down where I could presume they had a paladin of their own. I don't see why he would not be able to see those as well.
The paladin is not a celestial, so
Well, it's a female paladin. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that they can sense the same things I can.
they can only sense what's listed on the thing. So you don't
So
detect.
what are the
you
3
don't
things down there?
you don't detect a fiend. You don't detect celestial. You detect 3 undead downstairs.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that they also detected those downstairs.
Okay. I thought you were trying to
So
detect the
I'm-
paladin.
No,
I hear you
no.
saying. That's my fault. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's safe to assume that some ill fate possibly could have became of them. And if so, they're just as weak as I thought.
Didn't we see an exit outside? Could we try to
There
go
was
through
one
there?
way in, one way out.
Is there any way to go in through the exit?
No, you guys came in through that one door. That's the only way in here.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah. We do see like undead scattered around, but this door that's caved in.
Is the cave in? Could we go through it in any way?
Yeah, walking. It seems to be like the door has been like beaten down with like some bludgeoning weapon or something. That you can assume that with your perception that the party that came before you couldn't lockpick this door, so they just beat it down and made their way in.
And what's blocking it now?
Nothing's blocking. It's just the door's kind of just bent in.
Oh,
And
I
it's
thought it
canted
was
up.
caved in, as in like we couldn't get through.
Oh no, it's like
Oh,
caved
that's
in.
what I was thinking too.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I was
okay,
thinking.
Okay.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should go in.
Sorry, I'll
No,
pick a
that's
different.
okay.
I'll pick a different word for it. This door is busted open.
Okay. So, shall we follow them?
Why not?
Would it be a good idea if we were like in a line of sort, like certain people are in front, certain people in the back?
Yeah, melee in front.
Well-
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'll go first,
All right.
and I'll go.
All right, Sig. You walk in first, and the rest of you follow behind. Melee martial users up front, spellcasters at the back. You all enter single file into this door. Finn, you have to kind of like duck your head in, and it's like a snug fit for your wide hips to get through the door, but you manage to get through.
Somebody push him.
Entering the room,
My
it's
wide hips.
It's empty. You do see an empty room. You see like a study table at the far end, a large bookshelf to the right, and a small twin-sized bed. We'll use the same perception check from you guys using it before. The footprints kind of lead up to the bookshelf. But
A
Investigate the
common
bookshelf?
trope.
yeah, you can investigate. Roll me investigation.
Investigation 6.
6. Going up to the bookshelf,
blind.
and you guys all look at Atiana. It looks like she's doing something, right? Like she's like really like observing the bookshelf, going through all like the books and like ravaging through everything. It's like it takes like 5 minutes, and she doesn't find anything.
Maybe someone else
try?
wants to check.
Yeah.
Axe, can you take over, please?
Can do. I'll check it. Just roll investigation.
Yes, on the bookshelf, right?
Can I roll to intimidate the book?
I rolled a 21.
21. You walk up
never
to the
mind, I don't need it.
the bookshelf, and like you kind of scoot Atiana out of the way as you like try to figure out why these footprints are leading up to it. You grab the bookshelf, and you kind of like give it a good shake. And you can tell there's like swivel points fixed here somewhere. You can't really find where, but they seem to have something seems to trigger the swivel points on this bookshelf. But
Can I roll
with your 20, you don't really find it here on this bookshelf.
Can I? This is gonna be me attempting because I notice it. Can I roll athletics to see if I can just be like, just like move it?
Yeah, it's like these bookshelves are not like your normal bookshelf. They seem reinforced at the rear of it. We'll say I'll make the DC 25. If you can beat a 25 athletics, I'll let you force your way through this.
Obviously, it's not gonna work, but it's attempting because I see it.
Yeah. 7. No, you give a good budge, but they like whatever is like keeping this thing in place doesn't seem to budge.
I would like
Looks
to
like this-
investigate the desk.
Okay.
It looks like this thing actually moves, Miss Atiana, but I can't move it.
Apollo, roll investigation on the desk.
Shit. 3.
3. Apollo like walks to the desk. He runs his hand across it.
Yes.
And he doesn't get
Oakwood.
anything. Yeah. You like run your hand
Yes.
across the desk,
Peter.
and then you find
This
some
is-
I don't
dust.
think
on-
I can
Yeah.
call it.
This is a table.
Yes, this is hand carved mahogany, and you can't really find anything with a 3, unfortunately.
Can I intimidate the desk?
You can if you
Come
want
on.
to yell at the desk.
Oh my god.
I want to yell at the bookshelf to open.
Oh, you stupid desk.
Yes.
Does
So
anyone
there
else?
was nothing in the bookshelf.
No. With his 21, the bookshelf seems to have swivel points on it that are anchoring, that have like little anchor points that swivel. But even with his 21, the whatever actuates these is not on this bookshelf.
Yep. And I attempted.
And he tried to
move the
force it
bookshelf.
open.
Yep.
And it wouldn't budge.
Can I investigate the desk?
Yeah, go for it. You guys can also use the help action to help out a teammate and give them advantage. That is a good feature here on Dungeons and Dragons. The help action.
Okay.
I was
help
gonna
action.
say, let me help you out, Miss Selena.
Okay.
Yeah, how many help can I
So
get?
you can only get one person can help you. So you roll the advantage. So that means you roll twice. You roll a d20 twice, but you take the highest number.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yep,
well, I
so
got a
just roll it.
10.
Okay, 10. Now you roll a second time, and whichever
Okay.
one's higher, you take it.
6.
Damn, you take the 10.
Well,
With the 10, great. So with the 10, you walk into the
Yes.
bookshelf, and like you kind of go like pull out these drawers, and like feeling underneath one of the drawers, like you run your fingers, and you hear like a click, and the bookshelves that kind of like swing open, and reveal a hidden
Finally.
passageway behind the bookshelves. Go ahead and remove this. Boop. So.
Let's
go
go.
I go like I knew it.
Oh,
Right?
did you know it?
I was
Really?
gonna
You
try to
did?
intimidate the hinges.
So, these doors seem to like be left unlocked. They're not locked, so you guys can open them if you'd like to go down there. But before you guys do go down there, is there anything you guys like to do before you guys enter?
I actually have a serious question. When we first woke, I should have asked this when we first woke up. Was that considered a long rest?
Yes, you guys can all mark a long rest. Those of you who got
Okay.
beaten up at the training grounds, those of you who got hurt for any other reasons, go ahead and mark off a long rest.
Okay.
You should have all your spell stuff back. But behind the bookshelf, as they kind of like they click and they swing open, they reveal another set of large doors. These doors don't seem locked; they seem to be left unlocked. And the footprints that you were observing before seem to trail into these double doors.
I think we should check for traps. Definitely here.
But I can check again.
Okay.
All right. Just roll investigate.
Roll investigation. Yeah.
16.
16. You kind of like put your ear up against the door and kind of feel around it. There are no traps.
I just pushed the door open.
Okay. These large doors grind across the floor as they swing open, revealing another hallway and a set of stairs that lead down.
Kind of go like, hey guys, looks like there's a downstairs.
It would seem so.
I look at Sig. Well, Sig, are you going up front again?
Yeah. We got nothing better to do. I'm gonna go down.
Let's go.
Okay. Descending down the staircase. The smell, like the foul smell, is extreme. Like this seems to be like at its worst down here. As you guys descend the staircases, you guys see like a basement chamber here. And you do notice the members of the Blue Mace all knocked unconscious on the basement floor. And you
My
see
theory was correct.
at a desk at the far end, you do see someone hunched over facing away from you. They're like at their desk. His back is turned towards you, and he seems to be like giggling at himself, like, yes, this goes here. These fools, they know nothing. And he kind of stops. Well, we have guests. I'll deal with them. And you notice his hands kind of like they kind of reach out, and they seem to be like each hand seems to be like 4 feet long, and his feet kind of uncurl. It seems like he wasn't sitting on a chair. He was squatted the whole time. And as he like sits upright, his long legs, almost like daddy long legs, like these long little stretched out legs, and he kind of creeps up and he kind of stands up straight. He's wearing like a lab coat, and he turns around, and on his head you do see like a crown, and on his work desk is it's like a large it's a large gem. It's like a blue gem, and at the center is like a red cloud at the center of it. And he turns around, and looking at his face, his eyes are like empty, hollow sockets, and it's almost like black ink is running down his cheeks, and his mouth is like teethless and long as it drops down. He looks at you. Well, more guests here to save your friends, I assume. How can I help you?
Who are you? What are you?
Well,
Putrid being.
the name is Casper Olor at your service. He like takes off his crown and he bows. Some call me the King of Madness, but I see that you are in my home, so we must be friends. You can call me Casper.
I step in front of Tatiana, and I'm just ready.
Is this the guy I was sensing?
No. Looking over to your right, inside of a cage, you see 3 undead creatures, like not like your typical zombies that kind of walk slow and go, "Ugh." These ones seem like they have like rabies and like, they're like reaching out of the cage at you guys.
28 day later.
It's like, oh, not now, my friends.
zombies.
Our guests here were just explaining what they are doing in my home.
Did you create these vile creatures?
Well, I can't take all the credit. Credit goes to my lovely artifact here. And he kind of gestures at this Apollo. Give me a perception check, please.
Nine.
9. Don't worry. You're close enough. The DC was 5. You could tell by taking a good look, and this gem, this artifact that's on this table, it reminds you of the stories that one of your mentors would tell you about artifacts known as Titan Tears. This one, it is a blue gem, like a large blue gem, and at the center is like a red cloud. You don't recall it ever being described to have some sort of red cloud inside of it. This one seems different. It seems to be modified in some way. But the stories that one of your friends and mentors have told you at your time at the tower, you've heard stories about the Titan Tears and how they were used before the Evanescence and how they were used in other different ways. But you don't recall it ever being used to create the undead. But you do look over past him, and as you like peer past him, he kind of like makes eye, like his face, his neck kind of stretches out, and his face kind of makes contact with yours. Looking for something?
Can I like lean over to?
And you guys do notice like the 6 other party members from the other group, they're like knocked unconscious.
Yeah, are they okay? Are they
You don't know. They just look. They're like they're knocked out. Like you don't know if they're dead or if they're alive.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over to. Who's near me right now?
The marching order was melees first, so it's Sig in front of you, then it's Apollo, then you, and then Axe behind you, and then Atiana and Selena at the rear.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like.
You guys are.
lean-
Let me see if I can go down here. You guys are. Here we go. You guys are down here. So you guys are at the base of the staircase, and he's at his desk here. He's a relatively large figure, so he takes up like this entire corner, and his neck kind of stretches out. His head is like right in front of Apollo's right now, and his long arms and his long legs. But he's like a regular man, but like his legs are oddly long, and his hands are oddly long as well. He has like his empty, hollow eyes, and his jaw kind of drops down. It's like ink running down like mascara. And on his head sits like a small crown. And in this cage here are the things that are kind of reaching out at you guys.
How good's his hearing?
Fuck around and find out.
All right. So I'm gonna take out my my little spoon clinkety clanky necklace or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of like put it to my side, and then like flick it at like just a tiny little tink against like just like barely anybody can hear it, but it sounds like a little bit of metal on metal, just a little
You're
tiny.
tapping like the stairwell or something?
Yeah, just kind of steering wheel.
The stairwell. You
Stairwell.
want to tap the stairwell?
Yeah. I just kind of want to like. No, nice to meet you. And I just kind of like want to do like a little Morse code thing like that. Can you hear that?
He's like looking at Apollo, and you hear a tink, and he kind of looks at you. Well, a centaur. Well, long way from home, are we? Wait. And he starts sniffing, and kind of retracts his neck back to his body, and like his legs are still. He's still squatting because his legs are so long. He's still like squatting in the corner. He kind of like squats and kind of like waddles a little bit forward, and he like puts both his hands around on Atian on your shoulders. He grabs your shoulders. You're left and right shoulders.
I immediately react and like hit his hand off.
Okay. He's gonna use the reaction. You miss. So like you kind of swing and he like retracts his hands. Well, feisty one are we? So, no need. Where are my manners? And your name is? He looks at you, Atiana.
I'm not telling you.
Well, you smell like him.
I go like, well, guess what? You're gonna smell like death in a second if you ever touch her like
Whoa,
that again.
whoa! We're no. We're in his house, right? This is a beautiful little office here. I love this.
Too feisty. Your friend here, he looks down at the water genasi that's on the floor. She was feisty as well. But don't worry. And he kind of goes back to his desk and starts tinkering a little bit. And he kind of unplugs like a bunch of like these little cables that were tied to this artifact. And he holds it in his hand. This is what you want, isn't it? I'll make a deal. The girl for the artifact. And he looks at you, Atiana.
I just step in. No deal.
How far is he from me?
You guys are at the base of the stairs. He is like all the way in this corner. He's just really, his limbs and arms are just really long that he's able to like stretch out. And you couldn't detect him because he's considered an aberration right now.
Can I roll a perception check on like what kind of creature he is? Like obviously he's an aberration, but like
if you want to take a good look, I would say roll. You already know what he looks like. He has these long legs, long hands.
I know, but like I want to know what he's
roll me a history
classified.
or roll me a history or Arcana, I guess.
Do I have to do
humanoid, right?
No, he kind of looks.
Sorry.
He has like a lab coat on, and like he has humanoid in the sense that he has 2 arms and 2 legs, but they seem abnormally long. Like his arms almost have like 2 elbows, how long they are, like, and they're just bending in every sorts of ways.
Finn, you rolled a 9.
Rolling a 9.
Showing up right now.
You've it's common in this part of land, the tales of the Madness King, but no one has ever seen him, and it's always been just considered a myth. But
now let's not be too hasty, everybody. You know, we're obviously in his area of residence. By the way, beautiful cobwebs and zombie things. I like the blood on the floor.
Thank you.
No, we've heard great tales about the king. As I don't want to hear you. I don't want to call you
call me
Madness.
Casper, please.
Casper, please. Yes. We don't want to call you Mad King or anything like that. That's rude. I don't want to be called Mad. We're just gonna call you Casper, right?
Casper, Laura.
Tell us more about yourself. This is the first time anybody has really even talked to you. Like, let us know everything about you. Like, we'd love to hear it. Right, guys?
I was hired here. I'm a man of material and a man of the flesh.
Hired by who?
I was simply hired to do a job, and that was to create as much chaos and madness in the capital as possible.
But, who hired you?
I am not obliged to inform you of my employer's secrets. I am, of course, a man of my word. But now that you've brought this in front of me, and he's still eyeing Atiana,
while you're talking,
I still smell him. Yeah?
Can I, I'm using our paladin's, connection.
Paladin connection.
I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna charge him an attack.
Okay. And what paladin connection are we using here?
Oh no, I just kind of we're not talking, but I want to make it seem like he understands what I'm about to do, and he's gonna be with me.
Oh, you trying to?
That makes sense.
The setup looks at each other
without speaking out loud.
Yeah, without speaking.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm the double one.
That's similar training.
Okay. All right. So, do we have a deal? Artifact for the girl.
Is this when we look at each other, Cooper, and go, "No deal"? And
okay.
at the same time,
aim for the bushes.
Yeah.
No deal.
No deal. Aim for the bushes.
And then I'm gonna charge.
Okay.
There goes my hero.
He instantly reacts. He instantly knows you guys are coming at him. Roll attack, both of you.
During this time, I'm just gonna fold my arms and just I retrace myself back, and I'm just
Okay.
16.
I'm disappointed.
16. Okay.
30-20.
30-20. Both miss.
Sheesh. What?
What? Wow.
He
Okay.
like you guys run at him. He like grins. Has these dark black eyes, and his jaw kind of rubs up to a smile that kind of go from ear to ear. And he like as you guys swing, his neck like retracts and like dodges like both ways of the attacks.
Ugh.
That's not nice. He's gonna cast a spell on you.
On who?
On Sig first.
Oh my.
Oh my days.
This is hot.
Leave.
This is
I'm
foul
in
creature,
danger!
guys.
All right, I need you
He's
to
creating chaos. Chaos is evil.
Okay.
As a paladin, y'all do have to kill evil, but
I will
now,
destroy evil.
This may not be the right time to kill evil.
He looks at you and he stretches out his hands at you, Sig. And you see like this. You don't see anything come out of it, but you can feel like almost like a vibration in the air hit your body. And you guys look at Sig and pff, he turns into a chicken.
I kind of go like.
I thought he was gonna Chidori me.
You Apollo, you like swing and he like dodges both your attacks. He has both miss. He's going to. Let's see.
This is crazy.
But wouldn't he
That's,
only get one reaction?
This is his turn because you guys attacked and you guys attacked first, and this is his turn.
It's unfortunate because that is that's part of our oath. We can't just walk away. We can't walk away, Jay. We can't.
No,
That's part
gonna
of
be,
the.
This
is horrible.
The situation we're in.
This is
even though
horrible.
Even though I'm protective of Atiana, I know for a
He's
fact,
gonna like reach out his
we
hand, his
fought.
like his really long hand, and almost like a pimp slap as he like stretches it out and smacks you across the chest.
Damn.
He rolled 18 to hit.
You
18
the
will
Ric
hit.
Flair
18
slap.
hit. You take 17 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
He hits you like
What
across the chest.
level is this guy?
Well, his name is the King of Madness. So,
Yeah.
and he looks at you. Please, not so hasty. I'm a man. I'm a man of reason.
He set this up.
Please, your friends before you weren't so smart as well. Oh, and don't worry about your friend. Give it some time. He'll be back to normal. You can still move around and do things, Sig, but you do things within the limits of you being a chicken.
I'm gonna pick up Sig the chicken and put him behind me.
You pick up Sig. Sure. You
I'm gonna pet
are.
his feathers a little bit.
He like creeps up. He creeps up to you, Atiana, and his head like goes in front of you, like right in front of your face. Is it true?
And I kind of push Atiana back again. I'm like,
Yeah, you kind of like get in the way.
yeah, I'm like, stay out.
Can I step in and
of
say,
her
like, what do you
face.
want with her?
Well, I smell murder on him. You smell just like your father. His blood is in you, are you not?
How do you know my father?
Well, when you're alive for as long as I am, you know almost everyone that comes through this town. But, fine, so be it. I like a good game. I'm bored. Take the artifact. And he grabs the artifact and he throws it on the floor. Clink, clink, kind of rolls in front of you. Take it. I'm bored. But you, Mar, interest me.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Well, till we meet again. And he kind of sinks into the floor, and the cage behind you opens, and these 3 undead creatures come crawling out. And that's where we're going to end today's session, folks. Thank you so much for...
I feel like you set that up. For that
Oh,
was a setup.
shit.
You knew what was happening.
Bro, he even said it. He's an aberration.